Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another SaruShow, the one internet show where we talk about a subject that's nerdy, that's retro, and you guys provide us to the answers to a question that we pose to you. So, how is everybody doing tonight? We have a couple things that we're going to do that we haven't done in a while. One of those things... Oh, sweet like sugar! Whoa. Matthew. Alright. Well, that's a good start to the show. Thank you so much, Matthew, for gifting 5 subs to Brandon Wallace, to Sweet Like Sugar, to the King of Hades, and to Beto, and to Lavenzi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Matthew. Love right off the bat. What's up, Inus? He says he came early. How you doing, Inu? Welcome in. Matthew making it rain. Making it rain all the gift subs. All of the subbies. But, yeah, what was I getting at? So... today we're gonna do a couple things that are a little bit different. We haven't done a Name That Tune in a while, so today we're gonna do Name That Tune. For those of you who are new to that, basically how it is we'll play like a retro game track, and then you have to guess what that retro game track is. We'll have the actual chat. I don't know if Jesse had planned on putting the chat on the screen, but we'll have the on-screen chat. And basically the way it's going to work is the first correct answer in the on-screen chat that appears here will be what the answer. The first correct answer will be the winner. And the winner, we'll do a few songs. We'll do like half a dozen, and whoever gets the most points is going to be the winner, and we'll do a gachapon. We'll do a gachapon, so we have Name That Tune gachapon, we have the video game giveaway, and then whatever else happens, we'll see. I'm not sure. We haven't done any charm golds lately because I got stuck doing some charms that I kind of burnt out on. So we'll end up doing, maybe next SaruShow we'll start doing the charm pools again. But for now, no charm pool. But donations are always appreciated. If you feel like donating for whatever reason, you can. But normally we do have like a charm pool where you guys donate towards a charm, you guys get a charm. It's like a mutual benefit kind of thing. Well, I'm boned, says Inubase. Why? Name that tune, but get in before Rand, since he usually wins. That's true. It used to always be Randrick and Chris Tang. Do you remember Chris Tang used to always hop in here for those? When we did Name That Tune. Oh, we should have said we were doing Name That Tune today.
No, Chris Tang knows. Like, I feel like he knows. Because that's last time we did it, he showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool if he randomly showed up.
I feel like he's going to show up.
How funny. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into the weekly question. We had asked you guys if you could own any one arcade, which one would it be? You know what? I didn't say hi to everybody. Welcome in, Sasquatch. How you doing? It's been a while since we've seen a Sasquatch in here. How's your new work schedule treating you? I know he's working third shift, so he hasn't been able to make it. Nuff says, Hola Cola. What's up, Nuff Dragon? How you doing? He says, I'm here to win Saru's Cheeto in encrusted bra. The Cheeto encrusted garments is my underwear. All the crumbs fall down there, so if you want a Cheeto encrusted garment, it's going to have to be my undies. But I'm more than willing to donate them to you. It's for a good cause. Bort says the soundtrack is FX Saruyuki. Let's see here. How's everyone tonight? Says Randrick. We are good. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Gizmo, what's up? He says, wow, who that handsome devil.
Matthew says, name that tune, but get in, or that. Who that sugar says, Matthew, I can just ban Randrick from the chat.
Just ban him. Just ban him. Twisted71 says, Saru, man, I know I said it on Twitter, but the FX unit Genesis is so beautiful. Thank you. Did you? Who are you on Twitter? Let me double check. I Saru's old and doesn't remember things. Bortboard says, I got some instant noodles today at the Oz Comic Con and a present for my sister. Nice. What kind of noodles did you get? Bort. Same name. Oh yeah, you posted a picture, right? Let me pull up Twitter. But thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Clean the camera. It's a bit dirty.
Oh, is the camera dirty? Camera dirty. Hold on.
What's up, Nerd Strategy?
There we go. Is that better?
Lick.
What's up, Nerd Strategy? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just got home from SoCal Gaming Expo. What an insane time. Man, yeah, I heard Logan Paul showed up and challenged Chris Tang to Tetris. How cool is that? How cool is that? Super cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Would have loved to have been there. I tried to get a space there, but I applied too late. So I didn't apply early enough for it, so I missed out. So maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll do SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. This year I was too late. I applied to be a guest at Portland also, but I haven't heard back, so I don't think that's happening. And I can't afford to buy like a table and stuff and plane tickets to go to Portland. Game On is the only thing that I have that's a for sure thing right now is Game On next year. So if anyone is going to be in Arizona next year for Game On, I am going to be there along with Russ of Kumro Games. We're going to be sharing a table together. He's going to be showing off Jam and Jelly, and we're going to be showing off our newest game, Nyanja, which by that point in time might actually be just released around that time.
Yeah.
It should be around the release time of Nyanja. Assuming all goes well, but I think so. Might even be before that if things go really well, but we'll see. SoCal Retro Gaming Expo, guess that tune where the whole convention guesses the game. Could you imagine the craziness of that? Nerd Strategy says, sorry being quiet, I'm still messing with stuff. Hey, no worries. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. But Rover is here. Tater Pants is a programmer to Nyanja. He says, kitties! Me and Rover are gonna get those kitties out and everyone's gonna lose their shit. We're gonna make plushies. I need to find a manufacturer so that we can make Nyanja plushies. I have one person who keeps sending me emails about plushies. We sent a thing to do like a Yuki plushie, an application to, I think it's called Makeshift, but they turned us down. So if we want plushies, we'll have to make them ourselves. But it's basically like a crowdfund thing. So basically what I'll do is I'll find a toy manufacturer and then do my own crowdfund for it so that we don't need a middleman. We could just go straight to the manufacturer with whatever money that we make. And that might work out better. But yeah, it's ironic that, like, I find it crazy that Makeshift turned me down, considering that they have already made a plushie of a character that I've created. They made a plushie of a character called Pippi from a game called Osu, which is a character that I created. And they made that campaign, but I didn't apply for that. It was, I only drew the character for the game, and they made a campaign based off of Pippi, which is a character that I created. So then I was like, huh, well, I mean, if they made Pippi, then maybe they'll make a Yuki one. So I applied, but they turned it down. Crazy, huh? Crazy.
You should have put Pippi's thing. You should have been like, this is my character.
Yeah, I did. I said that they had already made one based on something that I created. But I don't know, I guess like Makeshift didn't want to work with us for whatever reason. So
to Twitter.
To Twitter.
Just be like, they didn't accept my application, but they did for this.
Where's my Twitter army? I don't have one, but a Yuka Booba mouse pad. We're already making one. I'm waiting for the prototype to get here. I don't know if they're sending that by boat or what the fuck. Every time I order something, that's not the first time though. Remember, every time we place an order with that company, it takes forever to get here. It takes a long time to get here. So, but it's also because I ordered other stuff too. Because I ordered some standees. I ordered prototype stuff basically. Because we're gonna do like Yuki standees. So we ordered Yuki standees. We ordered the mouse pad prototype. So I want to wait for the mouse pad to get here, take pictures, and then we can start taking pre-orders. But I thought I'd be here by now, but
we also don't want to take pre-orders and we get the mouse pads in there.
And it sucks. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't want to take pre-orders until I personally vet the mouse pad and make sure that the mouse pad is okay. Because I don't want it to get here and then be like some total like piece of shit mouse pad. I don't know. I have no idea what the quality of the product is going to be like. So I wanted to be here first, and then we will take pre-orders. Because I was going to first take pre-orders and then do it. I don't want to do that because I don't know if it's going to be shitty. We kind of did the same thing with the Yuki box. We got the boxes, and I hated the boxes. So I ended up buying like boxes from another manufacturer, which turned out beautiful. The new boxes are amazing, but the original boxes we got, oh my gosh, they were not good at all. But we ended up using those for the regular carts. So they became like the shipping box for the Genesis carts. So it all worked out. Let's see here. Nerd Strategy says, here it is. Look how pretty this box is. Oh my gosh. We got a $5 donation from Russ. You. What's up, Russ? Welcome. He says, yo. What's up, Russ? Thank you so much. I appreciate that $5. Speaking of Russ, we were just talking about Russ. Me and Russ are sharing a table next year. Next year for Game On Expo, which is the only show right now that I have in the bag.
Russ.
But yeah, originally we had gotten these boxes for the SG Memorial box, and I was like, oh no. They were not anything that I wanted. So we ended up repurposing these boxes. We repurposed them for the regular orders. So the regular orders got an upgrade from a regular cardboard box to this. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that the regular orders got this box. But I didn't want this to be the special edition box. So we ended up making this one here, the SG Memorial box, which is printed all the way around. Mad Little Pixel did a video on it, which I thought was totally awesome. Dude, Ron, he's an awesome guy. He's a cool guy. But yeah, Mad Little Pixel did a video on it. And, what does that say? Jeff? Oh, Jeffrey. This is Jeffrey Wittenhagen. He's from Jeffrey Wittenhagen Books or Premium Edition Games.
We're going to see him next week.
We're going to see him next week. So
we're going to deliver this.
We're going to hand deliver it. But this is the new, what the boxes ended up looking like. The new boxes. We did a thank you. And then stuff. I don't want to open it because this one is not our box.
Yeah.
To play around with. So I'll leave all that stuff intact. But yes. That's why we ended up getting the new boxes. I totally went off on a tangent. I apologize. One thing
32.
led to another.
What does it say? I got 32.
I got 32, says Twisted. Ron is great. Dude, yeah, Ron is awesome, man. Super cool. I'm so glad that he ended up doing a video on that. Because I had promised to give him one a long time ago, right? Like, since the first batch of games, I wanted to give him one. And then we just didn't have any. We didn't have any games. So I couldn't give him one. But the guy's super awesome. I wanted to give him one because, dude, he gifted me like all of these Saturn controllers. Look at all these Saturn controllers on the wall over there. Sorry, I got Jesse's face.
That's okay.
See all those Saturn controllers on the wall? Those were all gifted to me by Mad Little Pixel, by Ron. When we were doing the Polymega stuff, he gifted me all those so I can test on the Polymega. He also gifted me a PlayStation wireless controller as well. He gave me like 4 controllers. The guy, like, out of nowhere, he's donated like a bunch of money to the channel, like for no reason at all. Dude, he's donated, I don't know, a couple $100 already to my channel. And like, the guy's just so fucking cool, man. Like, he's so cool. And then he talked about like my game. Like, what a cool dude, man. Like, what a cool dude. Just because he wanted to do it. You know, not because anything is in it for him, because he's given me way more than I've given him already, you know? The guy is just cool like that. He's just a cool dude. Cool dude. I love his channel. Mark Dell says, whoa, how much extra is hand delivery? Define what you're thinking of, hand delivery. Nurture says, oh yeah, hand deliveries are great. No shipping. Oh. Just don't let Panda get his Cheeto encrusted paws all over that box.
I want a Cheeto.
We need Cheetos. We don't have any Cheetos. We have some Choco Ricos left, but not a lot. We have no stacks today. I saw the Pixel video, says Nuff. Bortboard says, I want fully made FX unit Yuki waifu pillow with both what? Horns sticking out? Ooh, I made a ghetto AC unit. I saw. So now I have FX Unit Yuki on Dreamcast, Genesis, and Turbo CD. Very cool. Thank you so much for the support, Twisted71. You are awesome. I appreciate you supporting all of our endeavors.
He said,
I like how he's honest. If something is crap, he will say it's crap. Yeah. It's funny. I was worried too. He's like looking at the CD thing and he's like peeling away the sticker. He's like, what are they hiding here? Yeah. I came, what does it say? I came from MLP, says Mark Dell. That's right. Mark Dell did. A bunch of people did, actually. That's another thing too. A lot of people came to this channel from Mal Little Pixel. Dude, the guy's just awesome, man. The guy is awesome. He's a cool dude. I'm so glad that, you know, a small channel like mine can have the support of a guy like that. You know, it means a lot. It means the world. It means the world to me. The guy is awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's get into our weekly. Oh, he's got a baby. He has a baby. Togepi is a baby.
Togepi is so cute.
He is cute. Togepi is cute. I feel like he's like one of the cutest Pokemans. How's it going, y'all? I've been lurking. What's up, Alucard? Welcome in. How you doing? What were you hiding? Says Mark Dell. Shh, it's a secret.
Cute,
it's a secret.
No.
He is soft. He's super soft. So cute. FX Unit Yuki is also on the Switch eShop. That's right, you guys. If you have a Nintendo Switch and you want to play our game FX Unit Yuki, you could do so on the Nintendo Switch. It's like $8. Go get it. Go play it. Poached egg. Poached egg. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. But yes, go get FX Unit Yuki. Go get it for the Nintendos. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our question. Now that we have the pleasantries out of the way, 15 minutes of pleasantries. Twisted says, oh yeah, I want a physical of that. I did download the Switch version as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Especially since you didn't have to, because you already own every version. But now you officially own every version.
Thank you, Matthew.
Matthew, thank you so much. It's on sale. That's right. Oh my god, I should have posted that. Thank you so much, Matthew. Yes, FX Unit Yuki is on sale until the 20th of this month. So if you haven't bought FX Unit Yuki, get it. Get it. Twisted says, gotta collect them all. There's gonna be a Yuki on Nintendo Game Boy as well. The creator of a game called Cosmo Knight, Zion, also is the programmer to FX Unit Yuki on the Game Boy. So yeah, he's gonna program that. That'll be a thing. I own every version except the PCE version. Is that one any good? Really? You have the PC Engine version. I don't believe you, Mark.
We only have like around less than 100 left of PC Engine.
Oh, I think we have a lot less than that.
Yeah,
I think you got it.
Like less than 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say we probably have less than 50.
And we don't think we're gonna make that version.
No. Well, not specifically that version. Yeah, specifically not that version. But yeah. Yeah, he said I should buy it.
If you buy it, we'll put it in your box.
We'll stick it in your box.
You buy it.
We'll stick it in your box, baby girl. Mark, you need to do the voice of Jenny. Jenny could be the only one with just like this like deep English voice for no reason whatsoever. For what reason? For English accent reasons. we need British. Though. That would be British man Jenny voice. It'll be amazing. All right, let's get into. I said this already, but let's. Oi, governor, you gotta do it in the most stereotypical British accent.
That's the PC Steve version. That's really sugar.
All right, here we go. Let's get into the question. If you could own any one arcade game, what would it be? Number one comes to us from Tito Adol 3, aka Ruben, aka the number one supporter to FX Unit Yuki. He was supporter number one, by the way, just in case I've never mentioned that before. He says, I would choose Golden Axe Revenge of Death Adder, the best beat 'em up ever. Man, that is one I completely forgot about until he just mentioned it now. I feel like that game could have easily been ported to the Sega Saturn, but instead we got freaking Golden Axe, the Duel. Like, what the fuck, man? Who gives a shit about that game? It's such a bad fighter, too. Well, I mean, it's not a bad... It's okay. It's average. It's an average fighting game. But think about how much better the Saturn would have sold if they had ported Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder. You know? I totally wish they had done so. But anyhow, I love this arcade game. It's great. It's great. Snark Mark, welcome in. Long time no see, Snark Mark. How are you? Welcome in, Snark Mark. Snark Mark. Snark Mark says, got my copy of Yuki. Thanks, dudes. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Twisted said it's a great game. A lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you. Bort says, and Saru does the voice for Yuki and be like, hi everybody, I'm Yuki. That's my voice, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. That little clip on Twitch where it's like, hi everybody, I'm Yuki. Unfortunately, Tsunami Sam is doing the voice of Yuki, so no, having Saru do the voice of Yuki, but Saru did do the voice of Derpy Yuki. That's right, I did. Alright, moving on. Thank you, Ruben. Excellent answer. Love that one. Very cool. Brandon Wallace, welcome in. How you doing, Brandon? How is Brandon? How are you doing today? Welcome in, Brandon Wallace.
We owe Brandon Wallace Gachapon.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot his name.
Who gifted him? Yeah.
Babbling.
Mackenzie gifted Brandon Wallace a Gachapon, so we'll do that tonight. We'll do Gachapon tonight, now that Brandon Wallace is here. We should do that soon, actually. So we'll do a couple of them, because I don't know what time Brandon Wallace is going to bed, so we'll do that soon. But Mackenzie gifted you his Gachapon, so we're going to do that. We'll get to, like, number 5, and we'll do Brandon Wallace's Gachapon, and then we'll read the rest of them. So we'll do a few. Tsunami Sam is a nice person. Dude, Tsunami Sam is awesome. She's our queen. I don't know if you guys know, but Tsunami Sam, she's the queen that we worship. She's our deity. Nice. Thanks, Mac. Yes. Oh, shit.
Wah, I need TP lol.
Thank you for the $3 donation, No Nerd Strategy.
You need TP?
I need TP.
Oh, TP.
I need TP for my bunghole.
I need PP.
He said, why? I need TP. I need PP. I need PP. Sam is pretty great. She is more than great. She is our goddess. All right. Moving on. Number 2, speaking of Nerd Strategy, the next one comes to us from Nerd Strategy. We had asked if you could own any one arcade, which one would it be? Nerd Strategy says, it would have to be a Raspberry Pi built arcade cabinet. I would have all the games. And then he says, wait, that's cheating. So I'll take Soul Calibur 2 arcade cabinet because Soul Calibur is awesome. Dude, Soul Calibur 2 is awesome. I actually played one of those a couple of years ago. A guy named Mike had one. He used to have an arcade in town that I lived in, so I made sure I was always on top of the high scores, lol. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good one. You know what's funny, though? I feel like, even though Soul Calibur in the arcade is an awesome game, it's crazy how much better Soul Calibur got when it finally came to home consoles. The Dreamcast version of Soul Calibur was like, it was mind-blowing. You know those graphics to, like, at home? Jesus, it was crazy. It was craziness. But yeah, that is a very cool one. It's so funny, too. I read your thing, Nerd Strategy, and I was like, as soon as I said to you that you wanted a Raspberry Pi, I was like, oh no, he misunderstood the homework assignment. And then I kept reading and was pleasantly surprised by your answer. So thank you for that. Nice choice, Nerd Strategy, says Sasquatch. Very cool. Oh, shit. Oh, look at all those gift subs. Who did that? Was that Matthew? I can't see the thing. Yes, it was Matthew. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Matthew giving gift subs to all the people. He gifted a sub to Inu Base, to Kai Din, to That Old TV, to The Real Emmy Zero, and to Aurelian Lebouvier. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Matthew. Thank you for gifting all of those subs. Matthew has gifted 10 gift subs today alone. Thank you so much, Matthew, for that support. I really appreciate it. That is very awesome of you. You are the coolest. You are the coolest. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Inubay says, yay! Awesome, Matthew says Sasquatch in time. Sasquatch says Soul Calibur just looked more fluid than anything I ever saw on a home console. Yeah, for reals. I feel like it was the best 3D that I'd ever seen, like, ever, for a home console. I remember seeing, like, the demos before, like, we got... excuse me, oh my gosh. Before we got it in home consoles, oh my god, it was amazing. The graphics were amazing. But anyhow, real quick, if any of you are new to the channel, we do this Saturday retro discussion show every other week on Saturday. We've been doing it for the past 4 years now. We have been doing it for 4+ years, actually. Every other Saturday, we do a show. We give away prizes. We've given away over 400 games on this channel alone. We give away games. We give away Gachapon from Japan. We do all sorts of stuff. So if you're new here, consider giving me a sub. Consider hitting the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit that like button. It does help us little channels out. So I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, feel free to say hi, or feel free to lurk as well. You don't have to say anything, but if you're feeling shy and decided you wanted to be part of the conversation, feel free to jump in at any time, and I will try to make you feel as welcome as possible. But thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. Matthew, thank you so much for all of the gift subs. You are awesome. Nerd Strategy says, dude, nuts. I mean, you know, I've been playing that too. It's like it feels way more complete than most games. The unlocks are easy, but it's nuts. It's most fighting games at the time. Yeah. Randrick says, don't forget to ship that like button. Slap. I don't know why I said ship. Ship the like button along with your subscribe button. You need to ship them together so that they can make the best love. But the Famicom Collecting says, I'm new. You are not. But welcome in, Famicom Collecting. Even though, weren't you here earlier? You were here. He is not new. He's already a seasoned member. Once you've hit that over the year mark, you're already a seasoned member of the Saru crew. Seasoned and shipped.
He said, now I own the PC Engine Yuki.
Says Mark. Oh, nice! Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll make sure to lick it personally. I will personally ship it with my own DNA for you. I shipped the like button, says the Famicom Collecting. I just shipped my pants. I shipped the bed. Please cover it in Cheeto dust.
Cheeto dust.
Sexy Cheeto dust. Matthew posted the link there. It says if you want to download PC Engine demos of Nyanja and FX Unit Yuki, you can do so on our itch.io page. That's SaruPro.itch.io. Sometimes I need to just slow down. But yes, you can download our demos to our newest game. Keep an eye on that itch.io page because I'm putting up a new demo for Nyanja soon. I'm putting up the last demo that Rover made, which does have more mechanics. That demo is going up soon. I haven't had a chance to do it, but keep an eye on the page. Make sure you're following the SaruPro.itch.io page so that you know when we upload a newest build of the Nyanja demo. There's going to be a couple more. The one I'm going to upload, and then there will probably be one more, and then a final demo. So all in all, probably 4 different demos will be up there. So make sure that you are following. Sorry, I just squeezed that one out, and it tasted like Korean barbecue. We had some pork belly. A delicious pork belly. We had pork belly with kimchi and omelet and rice and gochujang, and it was amazing. It was so good. Damn, scalping Saru, says Nuff Dragon. I'm going to buy all the PC Engine Yukis and sell them for double. I mean, you can. I mean, it's been done before.
Yeah, the first run of PC Engine Yuki, someone was selling it for like $300.
Yeah, so the first run of Yuki's, we ended up making a second run because we ran out. Because what's his name, or the channel My Life in Gaming did a thing, and we sold all of our Yuki's, but we oversold them, and we didn't think we were gonna. We had these copies sitting there forever, and we oversold, and we're like, what do we do? So we had to make more. So we made more. We made a second run because we oversold copies thanks to My Life in Gaming. So it ended up being good for everyone because we made more copies. People were able to buy more PC Engine copies. But the first run of Yuki games, somebody put up on eBay for $300 and they sold it. It was sold, and it was like, what the fuck? I don't know if first run Yukis are still being sold, but somebody made $300 on one. Somebody made $600 on the first run Genesis FX unit Yuki. Yeah. $600 on eBay. It's like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy how much copies of games go for once those games are gone, which it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that our little team put together something that people are willing to pay that much money for. It kind of makes me feel good. It'd make me feel better if that money was going in my pocket, but either way, it's still good. All right, this soundtrack ran out. This soundtrack finished. What should I play next? I'll replay it for now, but I think we should play another musics. Let's see here. I think the OG Saru charm sells for $300 now. Mega Drive Pixel Heart version sold for $3K. No, what? No. Are you joking? I don't know if he's serious or joking. Our copy sold for $600. I saw it on eBay. Oh, dang. Really? Holy shit. That's crazy. The version we had, the first version, which is the original black cart Yuki. I don't have any up here, but that one sold for freaking $600, man. Here's one. $600. $600 on eBay. What the fuck?
OG Jesse Charm for $5K.
Yeah, the Jesse Charm is the one that was popular. Yeah, I got it on the Dreamcast and the Switch, says Nerd Strategy. That's crazy, Matthew. I didn't know that. I saw the one that went for 600 and something. But man, that's crazy. Famicom Collecting says my favorite Yuki version is the demo CD. The demo CD is another one. We ended up finding some in a box in the closet. We also saw people selling the demo for $100. One guy didn't even have the game in it. He was selling only the case with the with the insert and the tray and the obi, but there was no game in it. For $100. It's like, what the fuck? And we were telling people, it's like, please don't buy this. You can buy it on our site for like $30. So yeah, I think all the demos are officially out. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure all the demos are gone. All of them are gone. But anyhow, let's get back to the weekly question also, we had asked you guys.
Talk about this. That's your.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Also, of course, the second version, the manuals are different. The Pixel Heart manual is different than our manual. Our manual is like a normal Genesis manual, and our manual is in color, unlike the Pixel Heart one that's completely in black and white. We went for the full color, full printing. Yeah, this is the Genesis manual for the FX Yuki that we made, but. Our Yukis also they have beveled boards. There's a lot of differences. First one, this black cart, this only worked on Genesis 1 consoles. Ours works on Genesis 1 and 2 consoles. Also, these boards are not beveled. The new Yuki game boards are beveled. The Yuki boards are also branded as a type of, just in case, because a lot of these were pirated. FX Yuki was pirated to hell and back. Thank you, China. And so our new Yuki carts, they're branded on the board. You obviously have to take it apart to see it, but there's branding on the board. What else? They work on Genesis 1 and 2 consoles, and I want to say most clone consoles. I obviously have no way to test which clone consoles they do and do not work with. They don't work with the Polymega. The first one does. But I think we just have to send one, because we ended up sending one of these to Playmaji so they could add it. So I think we have to send them a copy of Yuki so that they can add it. Does this belong to anyone? Famicom Collecting says I could share the itch link with Surreal. I didn't know if it was a SaruPro thing. The itch.io. It's free for anyone to download. It's a public page. It's a public page. So if you want, please follow it. Does it work on the Nomad? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea if it does. I don't know if either one of them works on a Nomad. But they don't work on Genesis 3 consoles. It does not work on a Genesis 3 console, and it does not work on any console that uses bank switching, because we use the bank switching in the game itself. Originally, when the game was programmed, we had to go with this bank switching route due to like issues with the music and a bunch of other stuff. So that was the deal with the bank switching. Oh, we did receive a new order from a Mark Zell.
Sweet Sugar says,
thank you, Mark.
The PC Engine's going for $199. Buy it now on eBay.
Really? Dude, that's crazy.
And the Pixel Heart for $499.
$499? Oh my god, that's crazy. But yeah, one of our original Yuki cover versions ended up going for $600 on eBay, which is crazy. I need to get off my butt and test it, says Mark Dell. Yeah, can you tell me if it does, please? I would love to know, because I don't know. I don't have one to test. And I didn't have a Genesis 3, so that was kind of ambiguous. The ones I did test it on were all the consoles connect to a CD console. It didn't work. I already knew it wasn't, but I tested it anyway. I don't know if it works with a Mega SG or not. It may or may not work with it. Like, it just depends. I don't know. I think with the Mega SG, it might have maybe a bank switching issue as well.
It doesn't.
So it doesn't? Okay. Yeah, so I didn't think it would. It doesn't. I tested it, says Randrick. Yeah, I didn't think it would either. Because I think it uses some sort of thing. Ruben, ¿cómo estás? ¿Te acabas de despertar? ¿Qué horas son allá en España? Welcome. Brandon says, I was trying to get it to work on my JVC XI, but it seems my console is on the fritz. It won't work on the XI. It won't work anyway. So even if your console was working, it won't work. It won't work on the XI. It won't work on a CDX. It won't work if there is a CD console attached to it, because of the fact that the cartridge uses bank switching, which the Sega CD uses that bank to operate. So any console that uses the extra bank is not going to work. Our game will not work on any console that uses the bank switching. So like none of the CD consoles work. Yeah, CDX won't work. It will only work on a Model 1 and a Model 2 Mega Drive or Genesis, and some clone consoles. Like, it works on all the Hyperkin stuff. Is it Hyperkin? Yeah, it works on Hyperkin stuff. So if you have a Retron 5, it'll work, or the Mega HD or whatever, it'll work. It probably works on other clone consoles. I'm not sure. I don't have others to test it. I believe it works on that Gamers Tech thing as well, which is another like cheap clone console. But anything that utilizes bank switching, it won't work. So none of the Sega CD consoles, the Mega SG, a console with a CD attached to it. So if you have like the old school Mega Drive, if it's attached to your Sega CD, you just gotta detach it. Detach it from your Sega CD and it'll work just fine. Matthew Kelly, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing? Ruben dice, son las 6 de la mañana. Uy, qué tempranito. ¿Ya desayunaste? ¿O estás por desayunar? Alucard says, I have the Pixel Heart version. I've used it on Model 1 Genesis and it does work on the analog Mega SG. Oh, does it? Oh, I don't know why the second one doesn't work then. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if maybe that's something that could fix via firmware, maybe. Oh, Ruben! Thank you! Thank you for the gift subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ruben has gifted all of the gift subs. He's given 5 gift subs to Famicom Collecting, to David Green, to Out 5500, to Seba, to Mac Knight. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yugi Genesis works on my EverDrive Pro, says Famicom Collecting. Yes. Whoop, found my Nomad. Can you tell me if it works? Retro Freak working? I'm not sure. I don't know. Does anyone out there have a Retro Freak that bought it? Does Inubase, do you have a Retro Freak? I know Inubase bought the new one. So, I wonder if by adding compatibility to Genesis 2, if it removed the compatibility to some other stuff. That's interesting. I also have the Pixel Heart version and it doesn't work on mine. That's so weird. Mad Little Pixel says he tested the new one with his Mega SG and he says it does boot up, but there's some sort of like graphical issues when the dialogue boxes come up. He says there's a graphical issue with it, so I don't know. Because some people tested it and it doesn't work at all. So I don't know if it's like maybe a firmware thing also. I'm not sure. But Mad Little Pixel says he tested it in his Mega SG and he's getting like graphic bumpies on whatchamacallit. Looks good. Oh, does it work on the Nomad? Good to know. That's excellent information. Thank you, Mark. That's actually very valuable information. Thank you very much. So Nomad works. Interesting. Wow. So I wonder if the Nomad uses the architecture of the Genesis 2, maybe, in a smaller chip. Please remind me when I'm posting my I got it picture. Do you have a retro freak Unibase? Because if you do, that would be good information to know. Russ says, awesome that Nomad works. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't think it was going to work on the Nomad, actually. Interesting. I think the first cartridge doesn't work on the Nomad. Because somebody tested the Nomad with the first version. The Pixel Heart version, which is this black one. These are basically the same exact game as the Pixel Heart version, this one. But our label is different. But the cart and the inside, same manufacturer. He sent me his carts, and we relabeled them. The difference between these carts and the carts that we just put out is that we made these with our own manufacturer. We had our own manufacturer make our carts. I have no idea who made these original carts. So this is the same as the Pixel Heart version, and this did not work on the Nomad for somebody. So I don't know if anybody out there has this one and the Nomad. Maybe check to see, but as far as I know, this one did not work on a Nomad for a customer. And they were like, is there anything I can do? And I said, yeah, you can send it back and we'll give you a refund. He's like, oh, that's okay, I'll keep it. So I'm like, okay. It's funny because we've had people ask us, oh, is there anything we can do? And we're like, no, that's how the game is, but we'll gladly give you a refund. And then they're just ship it back to us, and no one ever does. No one ever does, because they probably go to eBay and see that it sells for whatever amount of money, and they're like, fuck that, I'll just sell it on eBay.
We also have people who emailed us saying, if you get anyone that cancels, I'll grab it. Give it to me.
We've gotten a bunch of emails the first round asking if they can be put on a waiting list if anyone cancels or refunds. So if anyone does decide that they don't want their game, we do have a waiting list right now of people who will want them. But actually we don't anymore, because those people already bought it. Yep. But we did have a waiting list up until the point to where we did this new pre-order. Those people jumped right on it. So, because we sent an email. We told those people, hey, no need to, you guys can just pre-order it now. Yep. And they pre-ordered it like immediately. So a lot of our first customers for batch 2 were the people who were on the waiting list. So if you were on that waiting list, you guys already know, you guys already have yours secured, because you paid me for it. Let's see. Nuff says, I don't bother going to shipping store and paying for it. What? Interesting. I watched my friend run it in his Mega SG at his house. He didn't play very far into it, but it seemed to work good. I think I played it on mine before, but I can't remember, says Alucard. Proof is in the Discord. Thank you. Oh, shit, it does work. That's the new cart. Wow, okay. That's interesting. So I wonder what was done differently that it now works. This version works on a Nomad and the first version did not.
Do you mind if we take this picture and put it on Twitter?
Yeah, can we take those images? Thank you, Mark Dell. I appreciate that. Mark Dell's so sweet. He says, I've not tried it on my Mega SD. Go nuts! Very cool. Nice. All right. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. Or Mega SG, the analog one. I wanted to buy one. That thing when it first launched, I didn't have the money to buy one. I missed out. Second time they put them up, I didn't have money again, and I missed out. I really wanted to buy one, especially for these testing purposes. But I missed out both times, dude. Like, both times they were up, I missed out. I don't know how I managed to get the Mega N or the Super Nintendo Super NT. I don't know how I managed to get the Super NT, but I managed to get in there. Scruffy, what's up? He says, "Yo, man, it's been a while. How you boys doing?" Scruffy, welcome in. Welcome in, Scruffy. Thank you for stopping in. I showed off the flyer. Did you guys see the flyer? Let me show. Some people may not have seen it. Let me show it.
In that book. Remember?
Yeah, the flyer. I put it in a book because it had gotten bent. Which book did I put it in? Was it Nemo?
Yeah, the Nemo one.
I had to put it in a book because it was foldy, but it might be good now. There it is. Ah, yes.
Good, yep.
Yeah. Almost. Most of it.
You have to wait.
Most of it. But yeah, check this out. Look at this. I was like, man, I want this Chirashi so bad. Look at this artwork, man. Artwork done by famous peoples. But he got me this Chirashi for Estique, which is a Famicom game. Dude, I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked for this Chirashi. But I'm keeping it in this book because it got folded in the mail, unfortunately. So
You got it, you're like, wow!
I put it in here.
It was sweet. Glad it made it to you well, says Scruffy.
Putting all the weight on it. But yeah, Scruffy got me that. Scruffy got me that. What a great guy. What a great guy, that's Scruffy. Just make a SNES version, joking, says Matthew. If it was possible, like, I would be down. I would be down for a slower, like, sluggish SNES version of FX Unit Yuki. But Scruffy says, sweet, glad I made it to you. Things are going good, Scruffy, says Matthew. Sticks, what's up? He says, I would like to get Trips excuse me. The Trips Arcade and give it to Al G. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? The Trips Arcade? What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar. But how are you doing, Sticks? How are the rest of the boys doing? How are the boys? Sorry, I gotta wet my throat. I'm talking at 1,000,000 miles an hour. All right, moving back to the question we had asked you guys: if you could own any one game for the arcade, which one would it be? Number 3 comes to us from Cybergirl007. Cybergirl says, my pick would be Ivan Ironman Stewart's Super Off-Road. What is that? I assume that's going to be like a racing game. I've never heard of it, actually. Interesting. I don't have much to say on that. I'm not familiar with it. Oh, Tetris Arcade. Oh, okay. Got it. I was like, what? Trips? Tetris Arcade. Very cool. Everybody's chilling. We good. Everyone's chilling. Star Wars, the first one, says Scruffy. Of course. Of course. Camera keeps like being on. Star Wars. That's awesome. Super Off-Road. The one with the bikini girl, Saru. I'm not familiar. I'm not sure what that one is. I don't know. All right, really quick here. Before we move on, let me go ahead and do a gachapon. We got to do a gachapon for Brandon Wallace, which was won by Mackenzie. And we have yet to honor that. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now, real quick.
Is Brandon Wallace here?
Oh, yeah, Brandon Wallace. Is Brandon Wallace? Hopefully you're still here. He has to pick a number. That's why we haven't done it, because you got to pick a number. Look at all this, like, white in my beard. But, yeah. Record Rams, dices, ¿qué onda con el Saru y el Panda? Sensacional. ¿Cómo estás, Record Rams? Bienvenido. ¿Qué comiste? Cuéntame qué comiste. Siempre come las cosas ricas. How are you, Record Rams? Welcome in. He says, you never played Super Off-Road, Saru? It's like Super Sprint. No. Is it? Is it like a top-down, like Super Sprint is? Like a top-down racy thing? I've never played it. Here. Brandon Wallace is here. All right, Brandon Wallace, pick a number between 1 through 4. The corresponding number is the prize that you will get. Okay. I've never played it.
He's also elite.
Oh yeah, you're also elite, so you get 2 bonus
Two.
balls. Basically, the only reason you need to give us a number is if a grand prize lands on your number. However, because you are a member of the Saru Crew Elite, you can pick any of the regular prizes. So ball number 1 is, I think, the very last Sailor Moon wand. Ball number 2 is, I don't know, let me open it. Give me 1 second. Alright, ball number 2 is, I don't know what this is. It's one of these things we got in Japan. It's like a beaver or a cat,
It's a cat,
or something. Or a raccoon. What is that? Oh no, it's a cat. It's one of those Mark Dell cats. We call these the Mark Dell cats because Mark Dell had us get like 100 cats. Because he was trying to get like the whole set. Alright, ball number 3. Let me. Ball number 3 is this Yoshi Lego or whatever this is. What is it? Connects Yoshi thing. Looks like that. He comes in 2 parts. Ball number 4. Ball number 4 is this Gachapon right here of Boo. Look how cute that is. That's so cute. I love these, the ones that are sitting on the Dragon Balls. You can take them off too. They're like just sitting on top of the Dragon Balls. This is ball what? Number 4? Ball number 4. Alright, ball. And then you get 2 bonus balls.
Oh no, he's $5. I was thinking about GT Biggerman.
Oh, okay. So, what number did you pick?
2.
2. What was 2? The Yoshi?
No, the other one.
The cat?
Yeah, the cat.
The kitty cat? Well, we'll let him pick. Which one do you want? We'll let you pick because I think he has kids. Maybe he has a kid he wants to give his Gachapon to. All right, you get to pick one of these. This one is a Sailor Moon wand. It's like a thing, and then pick one of these. Excuse me, the kitty, says Brandon Wallace. All right, kitty goes to Brandon Wallace. One of Mark Dell's cats.
Wait, you want to show him the Sailor Moon wand?
Here's what the Sailor Moon wand looks like, in case you want to see it. I think this is the last one.
That's the last one, yeah.
That's what the wand looks like.
Who's that?
Venus.
Venus?
Mars. It is Mars. Sorry,
Mars.
not Venus. Mars. But yeah, that's what they look like. That's what they look like. All right.
So
He wants kitty. He wants kitty. Mark Dell cats. It's like Jingle Cats, but with Mark Dell. Very cool. All right. Thank you for participating. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let me just close that out. That was courtesy of Mackenzie. Thank you very much, Mackenzie, for gifting that to Brandon Wallace. I love the generosity here in the Saru Crew. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, we're going to read a few more, and then we're going to do Name That Tune, you guys. Name That Tune is for another Gachapon today. So we're doing one more Gachapon. And we're doing the game giveaway at the end of the stream. So make sure you stick around for that so that we can announce who of the people who answer tonight's question gets to go home with a retro game of their choice. Let's see here. It's a transformation wand for Sailor Mars. Name That Tune is back. Nice, says Gizmo. Yep, we're bringing Name That Tune back for a special occasion. And that occasion is, I don't know. I don't remember, but we're bringing it back. Russ says, it's too funny about the cat. Was cool watching when you got those on the live stream in Japan. Glad the cat found a home, says Russ. Yeah, we had so many of those cats. But when we go back to Japan, we're going to be doing more of those Gachapons, you guys. So if you are a member of the Saru Crew Elite, you guys get a free Gachapon that you guys pick live. Basically, we go around to the different Gachapon locations in Japan, and then you guys just pick one. And so we give you that on top of all the many other bonuses. That's just one extra little bonus perk of being a member of the Saru Crew Elite on Patreon. If you want to support us on Patreon, every tier gives you some sort of reward. So if you are a member of the $5 print club, of course, you get your 3 prints, a letter of what's going on in that quarter, and a sticker. And that happens every single quarter. If you're a member of the $10 club, you get extras like a magnet and a special sticker item. If you're a member of the elite, you get so much more. You get the prints, you get the items, you get the extra charm, you get like all the stuff. You get all the stuff, and you get the bonus stuff from Japan as well. All of the stuff. So consider joining our Patreon. It helps keep us alive. It helps me feed a panda. Feed a panda. A panda needs food. But seriously, how many Patreons out there do you guys know that actually give physical stuff? I think we are some of the few Patreons out there that give physical rewards to people on different levels. So if you want to do that, you can do so by joining at sarumaru.patreon.com, or I believe it's patreon.com/sarumaru. It's right there. There it is. Patreon.com/sarumaru. Consider joining. If you don't want any of the drawn swag or any of the other stuff, but you want edible things that you can put in your mouth and eat, we also have something called Panda Box. Panda Box is a $10 tier on Patreon, where every quarter you get a box full of little snacks themed, depending on what we got going on. I believe next Panda Box is treats from Taiwan. The flavors of Taiwan will be the next Panda Box. Bunch of different snacks from Taiwan. We would like to do another one maybe later on, like one of like maybe like Thailand and like other places. We've done Japan already. We've done Korea. We've done Japan again. We do Japan a lot because we go to Japan and we buy stuff in Japan. So yeah, but anyway, consider joining Panda Box for $10 a month. You can get your Panda Box and goodies every quarter as just a little extra reward. It helps us, but you guys also get a little extra. Patreon.com/sarumaru. I appreciate it, you guys. All right, moving on. We had asked you guys if you could own any one arcade game. Which arcade game would it be? Next one comes to us from Jakob, aka Bort Jams, or as I like to call him, Bort. He says, for me, I would love to recreate the original Adventure Island and put it in a multiplayer mode while giving it the same charm and feel like it did back in the good old days. Also, another good thing I want to add is to have the option to change the original 8-bit music through the settings option and have cameo appearances like Saru and Jesse, also possibly FX Unit Yuki and Nyanja. And other awesome things to add is the option to play as different characters like caveman version of Santa and the Easter Bunny. Just kidding about that last part. That's so cute. I don't know if you've ever seen like Adventure Island. Basically in the arcade was the first Wonder Boy game. So Sega made Wonder Boy for the arcade, and then Hudson ported that to the NES and called it Adventure Island. But originally it was Wonder Boy. There was a Wonder Boy game. Just do Japan, do it all over. Need a UK Panda Box full of Twiglets. Blah. Twiglets are so gross. I don't know what to me, Twiglets taste like how I imagine it tastes like to lick a tire. Licking a tire, like freshly driven into your driveway on a hot summer day, is what I imagine it tastes like. That's what Twiglets gives me when I taste Twiglets.
We should have one that's like the worst tasting snack box.
We're not trying to get people off of Panda Box.
I forgot.
We want more people to join Panda Box. Panda Box is the one Patreon tier we don't really have too many people on. So, yeah. We need to provide yummy treats to keep the people that we already have, because I think we would lose people if we start giving you nasty things.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to give them yummy, creamy, tasty, crunchy, fluffy, delicious snacks.
Oh, I love peanut butter Twix. I love it.
What? Peanut butter Twix?
Yeah. That's peanut butter Twix needs to have a comeback.
I don't know if I've ever had peanut butter Twix. I don't think I ever had. Are they?
I love them.
They sound like they would be good. I don't think I've ever had them.
What's up, Gordo C?
Gordos, what's up, Gordos? Welcome in. How you doing? How are you? Say hi to Amanda. Let's see here. Yes, the culinary expert picks the snacks by eating them, says Matthew. That's what a panda does.
up,
I need
Magnus?
to buy. What's up, Magnus? Welcome in. He says, "Yum, tires. How are you guys doing? Pretty good. Thanks for stopping in. Long time no see. Welcome in. How are you today?" Ruben says, "Panda box is panda in a box." Sold. It's all the things that Panda likes to eat. Moby caramel puffs from the Philippines are amazing. Ooh, that might be one to get good to do. Also, would be like, you know, flavors of the Philippines box, because there's a lot of good like Filipino snacks. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe we should do a Filipino one.
Oh, I've seen these.
A Filipino themed one.
Oh
yeah, we have seen those.
Yeah. I gotta try these when we go. We go to a place called Seafood City. What's it called?
Yeah, Seafood City. Seafood City has a bunch of Filipino stuff, actually. We could probably source all of our stuff there for one. But, yeah, they have a bunch of, like snacks from the Philippines there. So maybe we can do one from stuff we get at Seafood City. And do flavors of the Philippines. All right, moving on. Who was that? Bort. Next one comes to us from Super Boo, aka Ken Masters. We had asked you guys if there was any one arcade that you can own. Which arcade game would it be? Super Boo says I'd probably have to go with Galaga if I could have only one. My dad really liked Galaga when he was younger, and I also liked it too. But if I could have multiple arcade games or machines or cabinets, I'd have to at least have 4. And the others would probably be Pac-Man or maybe Miss Pac-Man, whichever one my dad used to play a lot. Sunset Riders, because it was one of the first I ever played in an arcade, and Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Mainly because my first Street Fighter was the Special Champion Edition on the Genesis, and they're similar enough, says Super Boo. Wow. I feel like maybe it was Ms. Pac-Man. I feel like Ms. Pac-Man was like the popular one to play. If you wanna... I got it, never mind.
What happened?
This...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing the... I apologize.
I got it. I'm just gonna do Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time. So loud. I'm so sorry. Everyone's deaf. The audience is now deaf. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see. Ooh, they just opened a Seafood City right around the corner from my house, says Twisted. Nice. Seafood City's great. There's a lot of good stuff. We go there. We get our pork belly when we do like our Korean barbecue nights here at home. We get our pork belly from there. It's delicious. Let me lower Turtles. We've been listening to Turtles music all night. We listened to the Turtles arcade soundtrack twice in a loop. Now we're doing Turtles in Time. Turtles. Alright, Super Boo says... Oh, I read the Super Boo. I'm going to have to guess that maybe it was Ms. Pac-Man. I don't know if Super Boo is here. He's probably not. He's probably still working. I believe he works late on Saturday. But yes, Ms. Pac-Man, it was super popular in the arcade. Have you checked the Ane-san soundtrack? I haven't listened to it yet. I have not listened to it. You know what I need to get, actually, on Amazon? Is like a portable CD player. I need to get one. They're cheap enough now. They're like $30 for one. I should get one. Because my computer doesn't have one. I guess I could hook it up to the computer and listen to it. But I have not listened to the Ane-san soundtrack. But I imagine that there's going to be some subtle differences from the soundtrack to the game. Sometimes the tracks are longer on the soundtrack than they were on the game as well. So I'm excited to see if they did any of that. But I haven't listened to it yet. I need to get to it. We've just been so busy. But we got to do that. Rest in peace, headphone user, says Nerd Strategy. Sorry. I want to get the 1990 Turtles movie soundtrack. I've been listening to it just from YouTube. I wonder how hard is that to get? Because I imagine it's not something that's easily accessible anymore. How much is it on eBay? Like if you go to eBay and search for that. Let's see here. Did I put you guys on a Turtles kick? We're listening to all the Turtles. So much Turtles. Let's see here. Oh, maybe just on eBay. Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably something you'd only be able to get on eBay nowadays. Borport says, now we get Saru to sing to heavy metal for headphone users. I couldn't do it. I feel like my voice is too soft for that kind of thing. Too soft. But yeah, Twisted71. If check out Seafood City if you can. It's good stuff. A lot of good stuff there. I love going to Seafood City. The food court, we get these like barbecue pork skewers at the food court at Seafood City.
So good.
They're so good. It's like tasty, juicy, chewy pork. So yummy. So yummy. Let's see here. What does it say? I want Ninja Turtle shoes? I can't see the chat. What does that say? The stupid heart is there. The heart is always there. Oh, there it is. I want Ninja Turtle shoes with pumping shell on tongue. Was that a real thing? Kind of like the pump shoes. They were like squishy. And you can fill them with air. Great. Now I want to play TMNT, the Cowabunga collection now, says Brian. Play it. Play it. It's great. I wonder if they have a Japan version of that CD. Ooh, that's a good question, Mark. They might, actually. They might. And it might even be more accessible. Sometimes I go for Japanese versions of things if I feel like they're not accessible or easy to get. Like, I bought my Star Wars laser discs. They're in English. They just have Japanese subtitles. And they're like the unedited Star Wars. I bought those on Laserdisc in Japan. I don't know. It was like $20 or something US. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere.
Which one?
The Star Wars Laserdiscs. Don't worry about them. But yeah, good. Totally good buy. Totally good buy from Japan, and they're just subtitled in Japanese, but the audio is completely in English. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I listen to most of my CD soundtracks in my truck, but I want to rip them to my computer. Oh, I should just listen to it in the car. I'm so used to listening to YouTube music in my car. But yeah, I should take that soundtrack and stick it in my car and listen to it. Because I listen to most of my music in the car anyway. Let's see here. Got that movie soundtrack. The Turtles one? You do. Sticks. It makes sense in Spanish. Sorry. ¿Cuál? Pumping shell on tongue. Is that a new sentence? A ver, dímelo en español. Que no, yo tampoco lo entendí. Dímelo en español, así puedo saber el albur. De seguro es algún albur o alguna grosería. Pero dime. Nah, you can. Iron Maiden, Guns N' Roses. You could do it, says Nerd Strategy. Well, thank you for having such faith. I understand the pump shell tongue. Mark is just dreaming of Garfield pumps. Garfield pumps. Is there a Garfield Tenga? Great. Now, let's see. He says, lol. A ver, dime. Alright, moving on. If you could own any one arcade. Next one comes to us from Guide. Oh, no, wait. Let me move up here. Super Boo. Just Matt. Just Matt says, Fatal Fury arcade games. Very nice. Very nice. I personally am a big fan of all of the neo-geo stuff. So, I've always wanted to own a neo-geo Big Red. One of these days, I will. Maybe. I don't know. Unless I move somewhere far away where I'm not going to be able to get one. But I would love to have one. It would be awesome. Awesome. Oh, he says get the movie soundtrack. I thought you said got the movie soundtrack. Sorry. I understood the pump shell thing. Huh, I wonder what it meant. Garfield penis pump. Shut up, you guys. Alright. Moving on. Fatal Fury arcade games. Very cool. Or a Neo Geo arcade game in general would be freaking awesome, right? Freaking awesome. Damn, how many answers did we get today? We got 24 answers. Very nice. I say when we get to the halfway point, so like 10 or 11, we're going to do Name That Tune. Looks like, oh, right here. Names That Tune time.
You're going to have to read that.
But it was so much fun. Alright, next one comes to us from Wreck-It Renz. Wreck-It Renz says, ¿Qué onda? Okay, pues mira. Look. I would pick the Jurassic Park arcade machine. The on-rails shooter has that seat that resembles the Jeep and moves along with all the action. It was an absolute favorite of mine back in the day. P.S. Shout out to Initial D Arcade and Maximum Tune. Very cool. Maximum Tune is what? One Gun Midnight, right? Those are cool. Initial D is cool too. I like Initial D because of the music. I'm a big fan of all that Eurobeat shit. So, big fan of that. Dude, that Jurassic Park one is so cool. Super cool. I wish that, like, those had made it home somehow. But I guess it would have been impossible. Right? or they would have suffered greatly if they had gotten home ports. But yeah, very cool. Not sure if I put my name in my story, but mine mentions Rush. Very nice. Okay, well, good to know. Now I know for when I get to it, we got a Sasquatch story. Saru loves drawing Garfield. No! No! No more Garfield. Garfield art is banned. It is forever banned. Yes, and it was composed by Yuzo Koshiro Wangan. Nice! I didn't know that, actually. I had no idea that Wangan Midnight was Yuzo Koshiro music. Very rad. Very rad. Banky! What is up, Banky? Aoshi, welcome in. Banky, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. Banky says, does me wanting a Capcom versus SNK 2 cabinet count? It certainly does. It certainly does count. Saru is still in Garfield debt. I know. What do I still have to do? I think I have to do Garfield as Slimer, right? And John as a Ghostbuster. Was that it? Was that all the Garfields?
That was it.
I think that's the last one I have to do. Good to see you all, says Banky. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I think I have 2 more to do. I have Slimer, Garfield Slimer, and then John as a Ghostbuster, and I think that's it. I think that's all of it. Magnus Ichiro says, how about drawing Heathcliff, the other orange cat? Heathcliff, no one should. Dude, I loved, what? FX Unit Game Fields? Ruben, ¿qué dices? Dude, I loved Heathcliff. Heathcliff had like one of the best theme songs. It was so good. I loved the theme song to Heathcliff. Probably one of my favorite theme songs in the early 80s. It was so good. So good.
There were 2 versions of it too.
Oh yeah, that's right. There were 2 versions of Heathcliff. I think I'm thinking of the more popular one. Remember, I think there was one where before you were even born.
Yeah.
That was just Heathcliff, and then the popular one was the one with Riff Raff and the gang. What were the Aristocats?
Yeah.
Aristocats. Do you guys remember the Aristocats? Riff Raff and the gang. Riff Raff had the cat in the gym clothing, you know, who like probably started a whole generation of furries. Oh man, why did I never have Saru draw gay fields? I did draw some things. Didn't I draw one where Garfield was doing seductive poses and he said I'm a slut for lasagna.
I'm a slut for lasagna. What did you say yesterday? He said I hate Mondays but I like dick or something.
I hate Mondays but I'm addicted to cock. Wordsworth says Sticks. I'm sure a huge bag of money lands on Saru's door will change Saru's mind, Mark. Well, that's true. That's true. Very true. Alright, moving on. So let's see that was Record Ren's Initial D. Very cool. Jurassic Park. Next one comes to us from Gaijin. If there was any one arcade game that you could own, Gaijin79 says, this is slightly more recent than most stuff you play, but Virtual On. Because it's an awesome game, and I'd love to finally be able to play it on the machine that fully works. Literally every time I played one in the wild, it was broken in some way. Dude, Gaijin, freaking Virtual On Arcade was where it was at. Okay, so story time. Back in 1998, we would go to a place called Mary Kay's, which was an arcade here that had like 4 Virtual Ons, and they were all next to each other, and it was like 2 versus 2 and 2 versus 2 if you wanted to. They were like next to each other, so like one person can sit in one seat and then sit in the other one and play against each other or play the computer or whatever We used to spend so much money on Virtual Lawn, and it was so cool. The controls for Virtual Lawn were so intuitive and great. I loved Virtual Lawn in the arcade. It was awesome. And then Virtual Lawn Oratorio Tangram, I think, came out for the Dreamcast, and that one was kind of like, it was, I don't know, it didn't have the charm. It didn't have the charm as the original Virtual Lawn in the arcade with the joysticks. It was awesome. So very cool. I love that one. Virtual Lawn in the arcade is amazing. Gayfield Charm, says Ruben. I'm sure my arcade pick is Garfield versus Terminator versus SNK. What the fuck? 1999X. What is that? We had a tile arcade. A tile arcade. Like, what do you mean? Like the floor was being on. Johnny Graphics, what's up? He says Time Crisis games in the arcade are a blast. Literally. What's up, Johnny Graphics? Welcome in. How you doing? Hope your night is going well. Welcome in. If you guys don't know Johnny Graphics, check out his channel. Check out his channel. Actually, let me find the link. Give me 1 second. Let me link it. Let me link Johnny Graphics.
His channel?
Yes, please.
Yeah, actually, right here.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Thank you. All right, Jesse's got it. Look at that. Just quick. There he is. That's Johnny Graphics' channel. Go ahead and click on his channel. Check him out. He does a lot of turbo graphics, turbo gravity graphics, PC engine, all that stuff.
I added more. So
all that stuff.
we have 28.
Damn, we got 28 answers tonight, you guys. Holy shit. It's a lot of answers. Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate it. A lot of answers tonight. Very cool. Very cool. But for those of you who are new, when you guys answer our weekly question that we ask you guys get entered into a raffle to win a free game. We do this every 2 weeks. We used to do it every week, but I was starting to get burnt out because we did it every week for like 3 years, and then I started doing Twitch. So we're doing it every other week now. And the Saturday that I don't do the show, I do a podcast with some buddies in Mexico on the Saturday that I'm not doing SaruShow. But we give away a game every other week here on the channel. So if you answer that question, you enter into the raffle to win a game. And all you got to do is answer the question. It's usually video game related, as long as it's an answer and not something like something random, right? Like, you got to give us a relatable answer, you know? Anything. Johnny Graphics says, yep, I just finished up editing our little video, actually. Nice. When is that? You put up your videos on Sundays? Is it Sundays that you put up your video? Every other Sunday? Something like that? Is that tomorrow? Does that mean there's a new video tomorrow? Oh, you guys might want to be... If you guys aren't subscribed to Johnny Graphics, you should do it. You should do it, because I did a video with him. He says, yep, it's going up tomorrow morning. You guys, make sure you follow him. Follow Johnny Graphics. Give him a follow on the YouTubes. Make sure that you're subbed. We just did a video together. So if you guys want to watch some cool PC Engine games and what we think are some gems for the console, check out the video tomorrow. There he is again. Check out his channel. Very cool stuff. New video tomorrow. New video. Recommend says, where's that podcast from MX called or found? It's on Twitch. It's on T-Butroll's channel, who is a friend of ours. Can you find it? Do you know? Or let me do it.
Yeah, T-Butroll, Twitch?
Yeah, T-Butroll on Twitch. T-Butroll on Twitch. It's a Twitch channel. Let me find it. He's not online today. But, next Saturday. So, I've been doing it. I've been a member of that podcast now for... a couple months now. We've recorded 6 shows together already. There it is. Jesse's got it.
There it is.
Recommends if you want to check it out. The podcast is entirely in Spanish. So yeah, it's in Spanish. If you guys are Spanish speakers and you want to tune in, it's only really relevant if you speak Spanish, though. If you don't, it doesn't make any sense. The whole show is in Spanish. So yeah, if you guys want to tune in and you're Spanish speakers, it's another retro show where we talk about, we usually invite someone that's related to some video game stuff or another, and we talk with that guest about stuff. We talk about what our favorite games are with the guest, and We do it every Saturday. I'm a member of that podcast. Every other Saturday out of Mexico City. But El Viejito Zeus, dice Ruben. Sí, Tibutrol, right on. That dude is funny. But yeah, they're the buddies from Mexico. We had Inubase. Inubase was a guest because Inubase has a game called El Panadero. If you haven't checked out El Panadero on Steam, please check it out. It's like an $8 game. I bought a copy. I still need to stream it because he gave me a copy and I want to give that one away to somebody on stream. So like we'll raffle it off. We'll play the game. I need to figure out when I want to do it. Maybe next week, hopefully. I just gotta make the time for it, but I do want to play it on stream. I've only ever played the demo on stream one time, a long time ago. So I'd like to play it again. But this time the full game. We'll play the full game. Let me lower this.
Learn Spanish with Saru, guapo.
Learn Spanish with Saru. Says Sasquatch. That'd be funny, right? We should do a thing. We'll do a thing. Johnny says, if they want to put in subs, I'm in. El Panadero says, enough. Yeah, check out El Panadero, the baker. It's on Steam. And it was made in almost entirely by Inubase with music by some different people. But he did the art, he did the programming of the game. Definitely check it out. Very commendable. Let's see here. It's 10 USD now. Cheaper in yen and peso because economy. But wish list for sales, says Inubase. Very cool. All right. Oh yes, thank you. I need drink. I drank all my drink. Give me 1 second. My throat's super dry. All right, moving on. Back to our question. Next question comes to us, or next answer to our question comes to us from OG Sega Steve. We had asked if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? OG Sega Steve says, probably would want a Splatterhouse original cab or a Tron environmental unit. Oh my god. Dude, Tron, I haven't thought about the Tron arcade. I used to love, there was a one game, I don't know if it was the same one. Were there multiple Tron arcades? I remember the one where you like get in the thing and then like one of the games was you were on the motorcycles and you drew the line, remember? And you had to like close off the other motorcycle. And I love that. It was so cool. There were a bunch of like multiple like little mini games in it. But that arcade was awesome. At least as a kid. Obviously Splatterhouse arcade is an amazing choice as well. Amazing choice. Yes, I played that one, says Johnny Graphics. Dude, good stuff. Splatterhouse cabinet. Ooh, fat, says Ruben. Yeah, it's too good. Too good. All right. Very cool. Love that answer. Thank you, OG Sega Steve. Next to us comes to us from Nut Dragon. Nut Dragon. Is that Nuff Dragon? Now he's Nut Dragon. He says, Killer Instinct 1 to finish off everyone with Orchid's Titty Flash. Do you guys remember that? They had those like fatality type things in Killer Instinct. Nut Dragon. Dragon them nuts. Because they're so heavy. That's awesome. Dude, Killer Instinct in the arcade was the shit. And then it came to home and it was kind of like, meh. It was kind of like, it was alright. It was still good. I played the shit out of Killer Instinct at home. I did the whole X-Band thing too with Killer Instinct, and it was awesome to play online. Obviously, the experience is way watered down compared to the arcade, like the sounds, the music. But do you guys remember it came with that Killer Cuts CD, which was cool? You got that music CD with it. Dude, and being able to play it on the X-Band was awesome. X-Band was my first experience playing a game online, playing a game against somebody on, over the phone wire matching service. That was my first experience playing somebody. Killer Cuts rocked, says Mark Dell, wasn't it? It was cool. It was cool that you got that CD. It was just like a sampler CD of music, and it came in like one of those like little foldy sleeve kind of music things. But it was cool that you got it. free extras. It was cool. Sasquatch says, learn Spanish with Saru. First lesson. ¿Cómo se dice titty flash en español? Nuff, ¿cómo se dice? The audience is waiting. I still have that CD back home, says Inu Base. Very nice. Very cool. Oh shit, Gordos. Thank you, Gordos.
Gardo, 40 months?
Gordos has been a member of the Saru Emoji Club for 40 months. He says, 40 months? How the flip did that happen? Crazy, huh? 40 months. Damn. So almost since the beginning with us, Gordos. Yeah,
Thank you,
almost since the beginning. That's crazy. Thank you, Gordos. I appreciate that. That's insane.
He linked.
Actually, since the beginning that we started doing Saru Emoji. Yeah. There we go. Mark Dell says, he says, this has to be a mistake. No, it's not. It's not a mistake. That is 100%. You guys have been members for a long time. We're all still here, growing old together.
4 years, was it?
Growing old together. Yeah, almost 4 years. We have been streaming for about 5 years now. But we only started doing the membership thing for maybe like a year and a half after we started doing a year.
Yeah.
A year after we started doing our Saturday show.
Because Mark Dell came in New Year's.
Yeah.
Was it New Year's?
He came in, I think, was it New Year's that you came, Mark Dell? It was, because Mad Little Pixel came in, I think, right? You came in with him. I can't have known you for 41 months. It was New Year's.
It was New Year's.
Yeah, it would have been, what was that, like 2020? Yeah, it would have been, because we were doing Polymega stuff during the pandemic. So
yeah, I found you guys probably right after the start of the shutdown.
Yeah, so we started because we were doing Polymega stuff, and it was also like during the pandemic. We had gotten a huge surge during that time. I think like most people, right? Because everyone is at home. So like I think everyone had gotten big surges in their audiences during the pandemic. So the pandemic was good for like a lot of people who were streaming at home because, you know, people came and watched and stuff. So people got to hang out because we were in lockdown. What else were we going to do? We were in the middle of a pandemic. So, you know, we were all locked down.
Yeah. Matthew says, I've been a member for 4 years and 15 days. Wow.
Yeah. That makes perfect sense. I know we've listened to these Turtle soundtracks on repeat like a bajillion times.
Ooh, Simpsons Arcade?
Yeah, do that. Do Simpsons. Perfect. Do you start with 3? It's the intro. I'm always happy for you, Cam. Turtle soundtrack for the newer game. For Shredder's Revenge? I don't know if it's on there. Is it on there? We could check. Oh, what did you think of the new Power Rangers game coming? Dude, it looks cool. I want to get it. Dude, the new Power Rangers game looks awesome. The only thing I don't like about it is the artwork. The cutscene artwork looks kind of freaking weird. Dude, that cutscene artwork looks hella weird. But other than that, the pixel art looks beautiful. Beautiful pixel art. That's all I really care about. I don't give a shit about the cutscenes, you know? Unless they change them to something better, which I doubt. But the cutscenes are kind of ugly. But the graphics, the in-game graphics, where it matters, it's pretty. You know, the pixel artwork. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Screenshots.
There's like a part where you're like on motorcycles. And it's like a mode 7 kind of stage, or not mode 7, super scalar. It's a super scalar stage, so like everything's like coming at you. It looks so cool. Good. It looks awesome, super cool. Gordo says, I come every time I get a YT or Twitch notice. I appreciate that, Gordos. You are awesome. Thank you for always being here. That goes to everyone who is coming around. You guys are awesome. Pink Ranger says, Ruben, we all know Saru wants buy in his Street Fighter. I'm gonna get that. I'm getting that pass, the season pass for that. Cause who is it? I think it's Bison Vega. Elena, and then Terry and Mai are the season pass for Street Fighter 6. So I'm definitely gonna get that one. I'm getting that season pass, 100%. Elena, yeah, it was Elena, Terry, Mai, and Bison. Dude, Bison looks crazy, doesn't he? Like Bison looks bonkers. But she's until what? Until
winter 2025.
Oh, winter 20. Oh, they're doing like one by one. Well, shit.
My phone is set to vibrate. Because Girl says I come every time I get a notification of Twitch service.
My phone is set to vibrate, which I keep in my underwear. I was most excited for Monster Hunter and Civ. I'm sure everyone here is the same.
Did you guys see the Warner Brothers trailer?
Oh my god, that looks cool, right?
It does
like
look really cool.
Like we didn't see any. Was there any in-game stuff? There wasn't.
No.
It was just like a teaser, but like
I saw Gizmo.
Yeah,
Gizmo.
I'm down for that though. The Warner Smash Brothers, Warner Bros. Smash Warner Bros. Dude, I'm intrigued. I'm 100% intrigued. There was only a trailer. I don't think there was any actual like gameplay. I hope it doesn't look like shit, but yeah, I'm excited for it. They showed just a bunch of characters like fighting each other. It was like what looked like might have been like a cutscene, but it looks cool. I'm definitely interested 100%. I want to play the Starship Troopers game. What is that?
It's called Multiverses.
Yeah, Multiverses. What a clever name.
Yeah.
It's a clever name. Good Saru's needs to hydrate. I know. I've been talking a million miles an hour. My throat is like taking a hit. All right, moving on. Sorry. My saliva's been so thick lately.
Thick.
So wet. Why is Saru's mouth so wet? Moving on, we had asked you guys if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Number 12 comes to us from Sweet Like Sugar. Sweet Like Sugar says, if I could only have one arcade machine in my house, it would be Asteroids. Asteroids was released by Atari in 1979 and is hailed as one of the greatest arcade games due to its innovative gameplay, distinctive vector graphics, and high replay value. Asteroids introduced a gameplay mechanic that was both simple and addictive to players. Players could control a spaceship in an open field filled with asteroids and flying saucers. The goal is to shoot and destroy the asteroids while avoiding collisions. The use of free-floating physics-based movement system was groundbreaking, allowing for a more complex and engaging experience than many other games of its era. Setting the stage for future shooters, the game's random asteroid placement and increasing difficulty ensured that no two games were ever the same, keeping players hooked for many games to come. The cultural impact and the technological achievements further solidified Asteroid's status in the gaming history. This game helped establish Atari as the major player in the arcade game industry and popularized video games as a mainstream form of entertainment. Its high score table introduced competitive play, while the simple controls made it accessible to a wide audience. The minimalist yet effective sound design, particularly the heartbeat sound that intensified with gameplay, added to an overall immersive experience. Taken together, these elements created a timeless classic that continues to influence video game design today. 100%, right? I feel like if it wasn't for all of these things, that it would have been, shmups wouldn't be at the level that they're at now. Ruben, thank you. He says, I become a member. He says, oh damn, I'm a nerd. Thank you so much for being a member of the Saru Emoji Club. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yes, I feel like Sweet Like Sugar is on the money with this. As far as Asteroids, including a bunch of game mechanics that have been improved upon. That could go for any game, but for sure, Asteroids, I feel like 100% she is right about that. A lot of games, especially like shoot 'em ups, have a lot to owe to Asteroids. which is pretty freaking awesome. Gordo says, nerds! I can't do it. Nerd! Nerd! I can't do it. My throat is like busted. Thank you. He says, big hugs to all. I might be back later if y'all be on. Be well. Thank you, Screw the Net. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. Moving on. It's almost time for Name That Tune, you guys. Where is it at? Okay, there it is. All right. We're almost at Name That Tune time. Just a few more, and then we're going to do Name That Tune. So who is here? 24 people? Everyone can play. Asteroids. Wait, what does it say? Let me read it. Asteroids.
Asteroids.
There's an asteroids. Hemorrhoids. Switch to live chat. Yes. 100%. Make sure that your guys' chat is on live chat. Normally, it'll automatically default to top chat. Make sure that you guys are on live chat. It's very important so that you guys can see it. We are going to do it based on what is here. So just keep in mind the first correct answer that appears here, because everyone's chat is synced up differently. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, on mine it showed up. Everyone's chats are synced up differently. So the way that we go by is this chat window here. Oh, this one is synced.
Actually, it's not synced.
Well, it will be synced.
Yeah.
He's just got to reboot it. Might be a good idea to do that right before we start.
Yeah.
Can't type, broken back. I auto lost mobile is slower. Is it? I'm not sure. Let's see here. I can't get through with Rand in the chat, says Famicom Collecting. Yeah, Rand is crazy with the name that... Is he here? Is Randrick still here? Because if he is, you guys all lost. I'm just kidding. He wins maybe 80% of the time. 90% of the time. What would you guys say? I mean, he is a big soundtrack buff. The guy knows his video game soundtracks. Are you doing 8-bit micro version of Name That Tune? No. Let's see here. Mega Man 1 through 8. All of my guesses, says Gordos. I feel like Mega Man is super easy. Matthew says, I'm sure Rand will go easy on you, Fammy. Someone called. Randrick is still here. Okay, it's almost Name That Tune time. Making sure that you guys are here for Name That Tune.
Do you remember that one time we played a song? We played one for like a
second.
And Raj is like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
We played. I don't remember what it was, but we played it. The song played for like literally like a second, and Randrick answered it. I was like, what the fuck?
Now, if Chris Sagan was here, then let's say there was no way of beating him.
Chris, I mean, I think they're both on very equal ground when it comes to Name That Tune, because there have been times where Randrick has won and there have been times where Chris Tang has won. So I think they're pretty equal ground. They're both kind of computers when it comes to video game music.
It was Castlevania 4, says Randrick.
Oh yeah, and it's just the like just from the very beginning, because that track starts, it goes and there was a Castlevania. Like, what the fuck? Literally played for like a second. All right, moving on. That was Sweet Like Sugar's answer. Thank you very much, Sweet Like Sugar. That was an amazing answer from Sweet Like Sugar. I loved it. Loved it. All right. If there's any one arcade game that you can own, Screw the Net, who just took off. Screw the Net says, out of over a dozen games, Gauntlet Dark Legacy was the best. That save feature made it worthwhile. Ability to play for hours to find all the secrets and leveling up like a real action RPG was great. Otherwise, Carnival or Bust a Move or some neo-geo combo cabinet with Samurai Showdown and the Metal Slug games. Or a Raiden 1 and 2 combo cab or Road Blasters would be my next choices. So hard to choose, lol. Saru Crew rocks, says Screw the Net. That is a lot of cabinets. Any one, not any half dozen. A lot of cool ones in here though. Road Blasters, man, I used to play a lot of Road Blasters as a kid. I love the theme song. There were toys and everything. There was the Road Blasters car. Do you guys remember Road Blasters? They did like a whole like toy line out of it. It was awesome. Super cool. Dude, Carnival was another one that was really cool. If you guys remember, that was like the one gun game and like the evil carnival thing. Bust a Move is Puzzle Bobble. Very cool. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. He says save feature that made it worthwhile. There was a save feature in the game. How did that work? Like, it just recorded your progress, and if you keep putting the credits in, like, how does it work? Or was it like a password save or a name save? Or I'm curious. Too bad he's not here to tell us. But yeah, I'm curious. Name That Tune is coming up. It's almost here. Oh, I missed Name That Tune. Nope, it's still happening. It's coming up in the next couple answers, and the next couple answers are short. So in the next 5-10 minutes, we're doing it. So stick around. Stick around. All right, next one. Number 14 comes to us from JV, aka East Wanderer. JV says if there was any one arcade that he could own, it would be Galaxy Force 2, the tripod version. I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. What is Galaxy Force? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Man, sometimes you guys throw in some games I've never even heard of. But if you guys have played it, what is your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on Galaxy Force? I'm curious. I'm not familiar with that one. Name That Tune. Dude, Dark Legacy was fun. I played Dark Legacy on a cab at Game On. My friend Preston and I literally went through the whole game. Nice. Galaxy Force is a game that's like Space Harrier or Burning Force, if I remember correctly. Ah, is it? Okay. So it's one of those like super scalar games. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. All right, moving on. Number 15 comes to us from Kag, aka King Garricon. Kag says, hey, Saru and Jesse, my pick is X-Men, the 6-player arcade cabinet from Konami. Do you guys remember? Of course you guys know the X-Men arcade game from Konami. Awesome game. You get together with all your friends. It was like that dual like mirror monitor thing that they did back then with games like Ninja Warriors and other stuff that had like those multiple monitors. Darius 2 had those crazy like multiple long monitors. Dude, that's a great game. Great game, Kag. Thank you. Did you guys see that the Sega Saturn port that someone is making of that game? They've done already like 3 stages for the X-Men arcade game on the Sega Saturn. I downloaded it. I tried to play it on the Polymega, but the Polymega didn't play it. So if I want to play that, I might just have to hook up my Saturn at some point and play it. But I mean, I do have a RetroTink, so I could do that, and we could play it sometime. Welcome to Die, says Matthew. The best line in any video game by any villain ever. Welcome to Die. Best line. All right, and that was it, you guys. Next up is Name That Tune. We haven't done Name That Tune this year yet, have we? Have we done Name That Tune? No. This will be the first time we do Name That Tune this year. It's been a while. So get ready. Once again, we're going to refresh our chat. Make sure that our chat is refreshed on this side. Make sure, Jesse, that our chat is refreshed. Yep. All right, so here's the chat. We're going to make it nice and big here. The first correct answer on this chat is going to be the person who gets the point. The person with the most points at the end of this is going to be the winner. We will do a test one so that you guys can see how it works out. So we'll do one. Sonic 1, Ninja Turtles. Shut up. You guys have to wait for it first. You have to wait for it. But we will do a test one, and you guys will have to tell us the name of the game. And I do want the name of the game. So if it is Mega Man 3, you can't just say Mega Man. It has to be Mega Man 3. Every game is its own game, so it has to be that specific game, right? So if it's Sonic 2, it has to be Sonic 2. It can't just be Sonic. We need the specific name of the game. Because like we do these sometimes and like people get upset because The rules are ambiguous, so this is why I explain. Sometimes people, get bothered that I have to explain it, but we have to explain it because if we don't, people get mad. But anyhow.
So here's a test.
We're doing the test one. Here's the first one. Give me the first correct answer. This is not going to count towards any points. This is just a test. Name that tune starting in 3, 2, 1.
There it is.
There it is.
Let's see who got it first over here.
Mario World, Mark Dell. Mark Dell would have gotten that point if that was a real one. But that was the test one. That's the test one. All right, so now you guys know how it works. That's how we're going to do it. All right, just like that. Just like that. All right, you guys. Moving on. Now for the real rounds. The real rounds are happening right meow. Oh, it won't just go to it if you just click it?
No, for some reason it's not letting me do it.
All right.
What?
No such song. You can just click on the thing. It took you
right
to
here?
the thing. Yeah, click on that. And then find whichever one it was. If you remember which one.
18.
I think it said no such song because...
Here we go. Right here.
All right, here we go, you guys. All right, starting Name That Tune for realsies this time. This one is for the points. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Randrick says, I actually don't know. Welcome.
That's a pretty cool song.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to pick another one from the same. This is going to be the same game. And hopefully this one is an easier one.
Well,
it has to be that one. People
right.
will, this one should be the one that this one should be the giveaway.
Okay.
All right, this is the same game. We're going to start over. No one guessed it. So name that tune in 3, 2, 1. This is the same game.
Randrick got it.
Randrick. Yep, Joe and Mac. All right, 1 point to Randrick. Randrick got it. That was fast. Yeah, we knew that track would definitely give it away because it's the very first stage in that game. So, all right. 1 point goes to Randrick. We still got a bunch more, so don't worry. We got a bunch more. Yeah, you can just...
Oh, sweet.
That's what I was saying. All right, here we go, you guys. Next track. Get ready. Make sure that you guys are on top chat. All the
live
chat. Live chat. Sorry, not top chat.
Sorry, not live chat. Hit live on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure that you guys are live. Live. Moving on. All right, here we go, you guys. Next track. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Correct answer has to be here, you guys.
Looks like Johnny Graphics got
Johnny
it.
Graphics! Johnny Graphics got it. Right here. Johnny Graphics. And Rover was right behind him. Right behind him. Like a split second. But here it is right here. Johnny Graphics. Right there. Got the point. Very cool. Fuck, I hesitated. I thought it was SOR2. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Awesome. All right, so now we have Randrick and Johnny Graphics each have a point for a tie. Don't worry, we got some more coming. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Wow. This one's throwing people for a loop. You're a fetus. Fester's Quest. Strip Fighter. All right. It's almost done. Nobody gets it by the end of it. Then we'll drop down the difficulty. So it'll be the same game, but it'll be a song that it'll be a song that pretty much.
Yeah, this one definitely.
That'll give it away. All right, here's the same game. Nobody got it this last time, so we're gonna do it again. Same game, though. This track, I feel like it's gonna be the giveaway. Yep. You guys will know what the game is right off the bat. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Baby's Kids. Oh.
Where's Sweet Like Sugar? Anybody's got it.
Oh shit! Yes, Inubase got it. It is Diddy Kong Racing. Good job. Good job. Too many ties. We're getting close to the end. We'll need a tiebreaker. All right, Inubase got it. Good job. Good job. All right, so now we have a tie between 3 people. Randrick, Johnny Graphics, and Inubase all have a point. All right, so moving on to the next track, you guys. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Randrick
shit. Yep. It was Last Alert. Randrick got it. Randrick got it right here. Good job, Randrick. I feel like I've never heard of that game, says Mark Dell. Yeah, that one is an odd one. Jesse picked these ones. He did a good job picking some crazy ones. Ooh, no.
No,
no one's gonna know that one.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's gonna know that one because this says SNES, but it never actually came out.
Oh, okay.
For the SNES, so I feel like that would be unfair. But Last Alert, Red Alert, that one did come out here.
Gotcha. So you can just pick another one then.
Yeah, we'll just do another one. All right, here we go, you guys. We have three. We have a tie right now between 3 people. Let's see if
Randrick has 2.
Randrick has 2. Okay, so Randrick is in the lead. We still have a couple more. All right, you guys, here we go. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Nuff got it. Nuff Dragon got it. Mario RPG. Mario RPG. Very cool. That was so quick. That was quick. All right, so now we have a bunch of people with 1 point and Randrick with 2. All right, here we go, you guys. Some more games. We might have to pick some more.
Yeah.
I feel like All right, here we go. Unless Rander gets the third point, then
Yeah.
he wins. But we'll see. We will see. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1.
Halo.
Sorry.
Zolda.
Zorolda.
That's it. Rover 1. I'm just kidding.
No, it's not Zorolda. I've heard none of these, so sticks. Sounds SNES for sure. That you are correct. It is SNES, but what game? All right.
Which one?
Let's see. What's the giveaway? What's the giveaway track here? Let's see here. Yeah, let's do. Which one was it that you did?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's okay.
Oh, it tells right here. Right there.
Oh, okay.
Which ones should we do?
Do
What number?
that one, Peace Town. That'll
This
probably give it away. All right.
This one will give it away.
Same game. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1.
The full name, too.
Yes.
Inubase got it. It's Super Bomberman.
Well, if we're going by that logic, then he would have gotten the other one too, because he answered. We did Mario RPG.
Oh, you're right.
But it's Super Mario
You're
RPG,
right,
and
you're
we
right.
gave it to Nuff Dragon.
So Mark
So
Dell
it would
got
have been
it.
the first person who answered Bomberman.
Marked out.
Mark Dell.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's close enough.
Okay.
The only time that we would need specifics is if it was like Bomberman 2 or Bomberman 3.
Okay.
But
Mark, does that on the
to
scoreboard?
differentiate it. What was that?
I don't know.
It's loud.
That was loud.
I'm not sure what that
There's
was.
nothing on this side. No.
Rig, says Gordos. All right.
Or you pick.
Okay. Man, we got a lot of 1 point. 1 point peoples. The only one that has 2 points is Randrick.
Yeah.
But all right, let me find another game. Let's see if we can even out the odds. Let's even out the odds. Let's be fair. All right.
Brandon Wallace, there's grasshoppers in the house.
Dude, if they giant grasshoppers, that was so loud. It was super loud. All right, let me just find the next one here. Where's it playing from? Oh, from here. Oh, that's why I won't go. It's playing something. All right.
So far, Randrick has 2, Johnny Graphics has 1, Unibase has 1, Nuff Dragon has 1, and Mark Dell has 1.
All right.
Mark says, "Don't let Saru pick. I won't know."
Maybe. All right, here we go, you guys. Next one coming up. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1.
Mark Dell got it.
Mark Dow got it. See, and you didn't want me to pick. Bubsy! It was Bubsy. That was quick. See? See what you get?
He let me have one. It was already up before you said that.
Yeah, it was already up. It was already up. All right, so now we have 2 people with 2 points. Randrick, Mark Dell.
Pick some shmups music.
Some shmups. We need a tiebreaker of some sort. A tiebreaker.
Maybe have a song that game that everyone knows.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Perfect. All right, here we go, you guys. Next track. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh, is it who got it first? Nuff Dragon. Nuff Dragon got it. Yep, it was Killer Instinct. Nuff Dragon got it. Damn, we had a lot of people with 2 points now, huh?
Yeah, Randrick, Nuff, and then Mark Dell.
Man, all right, so Night of Fire. How many people with 2 points?
3.
3
So
people with 2.
Randrick, Nuff, and Mark Dell.
2 points. All right. So, oh man. All right.
We all know Randrick is still winning this. Says Mark Dell.
This is just a formality. I mean, who knows? You know, weirder things can happen. All right, let me think of something. Oh. Let me think, you guys. Let me think. I'm trying to think of something that all of you would know so that you guys can so it'll be exciting.
A tiebreaker should be you humming the song. Just kidding.
Yeah, and then I can hyperventilate and just pass out.
Oh, you're right.
I'll just hyperventilate and pass out on the keyboard. All right. Let's see. Because this is probably going to be the last one.
Yeah.
This will be the last one, you guys. Don't worry, one day Randrick is going to come and ring Saru's doorbell and ask for FXN Yuki Booba mousepad. Call of Duty. Let's see. All right, being that today's subject matter is. All right, here's one. Did I hit search?
I think it takes a bit.
There it is. Good Lord. That took like 9 years. All right, here we go, you guys. This one I feel like everyone should know. So I'm trying to keep it fair. All right, here we go. All right, this might be the last one. I guess it depends on who gets it. But here we go. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Who got it?
Johnny Graphics.
Johnny Graphics got it. It's Pac-Land. Johnny Graphics got it. Wow. Johnny Graphics. The 2 for
So
Johnny.
now it's like.
Now, how many people have 2? 4 people have 2 points. Is it 4 people?
Yep.
Who is it? Mark Dell, Nuff Dragon.
It's Randrick, Johnny Graphics, Nuff, and then Mark Dell.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I guess we keep going then. I for sure thought that might have been the last one, but I guess not. I guess not. Shit's getting hard. I'm getting
My shit is so delayed. Mark Dell said to put it at 2x. Yeah, set the video speed to 2x. That's smart.
Oh, really? Does that work?
It was not Selena and Xenos. Elvis Roa!
What's up, Elvis Roa? What's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Long time no see, Elvis Roa. Where have you been? Where has Elvis Roa been? He says, hey, why not choose something on arcade that would go with the theme of tonight? Yeah, I've been trying to pick arcade themes. Like, that was Pac-Land, which was on the arcade first. But I think Pac-Land was on everything. Because Pac-Land was in the arcade. It was on Amiga. The Killer Instinct one was arcade also. So I'm trying to... The first ones, I didn't pick those. Those were mostly Jesse. Picked most of tonight's. The only ones that I picked that was console was Bubsy. But the other two were arcade. The Killer Instinct and Pac-Land were from arcade games. Pac-Land was on my toaster, says Rover. So I'm trying to think of arcade games. The last two I picked were arcade games. So let's see. Let's find some more arcade shit, you guys. Here we go.
And Elvis says, Saru, Jesse.
What up, Elvis?
Elvis.
Elvis. All right. Let me think of something. Arcade. I'm thinking. Let me think. With my brain. Arcade games. All right, here's one that's gonna be odd. And hyper repetitive, but I don't know. You guys might know it. This is also on console, but I'm playing specifically the arcade versions of any games that might be on console. So here we go. All right, here's the next one. This is an old arcade game. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Sticks got it. It's Kid Nicky. Here it is. Sticks got it. Man, we're never gonna get a winner. We keep getting new people winning. It was Kid Nicky. Yeah, it was Kid Nicky.
Xenos.
B-ball. Yeah, that was Kid Nicky. All right. Oof. Let's see. No one's gonna get that. All right, here's one.
We all want to continue this until the wee hours in the mornings.
Apparently.
All right, the next person that gets 3 wins. Oh yeah.
All right, here we go, you guys. This is another one. This one is a game that's originally an arcade game. It has come out on consoles and stuff, but I originally played this in the arcade. We're playing the arcade version of the musics. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh shit! Where is it? Famicom Collecting. Famicom Collecting got it. With the Japanese name. It's Daiku no Gensan. Or Hammer and Harry. In America, I would have accepted either name. But in America, it's called Hammer and Harry. But in Japan, it's called Daiku no Gensan. What does that put everyone at now?
1.
No winner?
No.
No winners yet? No winners yet. All right, let me think of another arcade song. I'm trying to stick to arcade games. Yeah, Famicom Collecting got it. It was Daiku no Gensan. Or Hammer and Harry. Either one would have worked. All right, let's see here. Man, it's funny. I'm surprised Randrick didn't get that one. I would have thought that Randrick would have gotten that one. But I feel like it's a game that would have been right up his alley. Right up his alley. All right, let's see. All right, here's one that's an arcade game. It's old. We're still keeping with the theme of arcade games for the selections that I'm picking, at least. We're sticking to arcade games. Let's see if this one is available. Hopefully it is. This website is chugging. There it is. There it is. All right, here we go. This is an old arcade game, but we'll see if you guys can get it. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Why are you doing that? Just leave it at one volume. Man, I feel like so many of you got close. It's an old arcade game. Oh shit! Sticks got it. It's right here. Legend of Kage. Legend of Kage. Good job, Sticks. What does that put Sticks at? 2 points
2.
also?
Everyone has 2.
Everyone has 2 points. Alright, Sticks got it. It's Legend of Kage. Everyone has 2 points. Alright, can somebody win? Because someone needs to win in the next round. I need someone to win in the next round. Good job. Good job. Yeah, it was Legend of Sticks. It was Legend of Kage. That is a game I used to play in the arcade so much. So much. Alright, should I just do one that everyone is going to know?
You should.
Alright, I'm going to do one that is going to be super easy. I feel like everyone's going to know. This is also an arcade game, but it also came out for home consoles as well. But I'm going to do one that I feel like everyone is going to know this one. I feel like everyone's going to know.
It's Pikachu.
Easy like my mom, says Rover. What is Danky Kang? Mega Man 2. We named every ninja game. For reals, you guys did name like every ninja game. That's why I was like, man, I feel like some people are getting really close with them. But yeah, that was Legend of Kage for the arcade. Alright. Is this thing even going? Go. Go! But yeah, we're going to do one more gachapon for whoever wins this one. This is crazy, though. Alright, this one here is also an arcade game. But there were other iterations of this game. I feel like it's going to be super easy to guess. But we need a winner already. We need a winner, so we're just going to do a quick and easy one, you guys. Quick and easy one. Here we go. All right, stop throwing out answers. Wait till I play the actual thing. You guys. All right, here we go. Name that tune in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, who got it? Who was number 1? Randrick. Randrick, you got it!
Randrick is the winner.
Randrick is the winner. I was really trying to give it, I was really trying to give everyone a fair shake. But I feel like too many people were, too many ties. Randrick won. See, I told you, it was just a formality. In the end, Randrick won. Unless we try to go for one more point. Do we do 4 points? Are we having fun doing this? Should we keep going? Because Randrick already has 3 points. Surprisingly enough, the Goonies game sucks. It has a good soundtrack. I loved the Goonies game in the arcade. Goonies 2 for NES sucks. But Goonies, the original Goonies arcade game was amazing. I loved it.
I say we give it to Randrick, and then next time we'll do another one.
Next time we'll do more. I guess we can just do another Name That Tune again next show.
Yeah.
We haven't done Name That Tune in a long time. So I like it on FC. Yeah, the Famicom got the first game, but we didn't get it here in the US. We got Goonies 2 in the US, but the Famicom one is like the arcade. It's like the closest to the arcade game, which is good. All right, well, here we go. Randrick is winner.
Randrick, you goonie.
Randrick won, which I think everyone in chat already knew was going to happen. Congratulations to Sasquatch. I try to pick things that were like completely universal across the board. You know what I mean? Like, I try not to pick anything that was like too obscure. Like, I refrain from picking like anything that was only import or something. Every title was a game that did come out in North America. And then my selections were all arcade games. So anyhow, yeah, it says, oh guys, stop it. You're making me blush. That was fun. I know we should do it. We haven't done Name That Tune in so long. But maybe we should do it again next SaruShow.
Never heard of the Goonies games. It sounds rigged to me.
Sounds rigged. What is this Goonies game?
The extras review says, yo, what's up?
What's up? Welcome in. Welcome. This mouse sucks, by the way.
This what?
The mouse kind of sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It always clicks off. You don't want to. I was not expecting to win, honest. Come on, Randrick.
Pick
We all
number
knew.
1 through 4.
We all knew. The chat already knew. But no, Randrick is like a database of music. A database. All right. But let's see here. Let's pick a music to play. But yes, congratulations. Congratulations to Randrick. I wonder if this is here. Yeah.
That loud bang was Randrick hacking Saru's network. Says Sasquatch.
Was that the loud bang?
We can call it Rand Names That Tune. Says Famicom. I know any of those songs, says GT Beakerman. So it's Panda's fault. Says Base.
It's all Panda's fault. Here we go. We're gonna play this for Mike Dell. We'll play that for Mark Dell. I even threw one in there that I knew Mark Dell would know. So
we both know that Randrick and Chris are in the chat. The rumors, well, we lost him checking out.
Yeah.
Right, Randrick, we know that you and Chris Tang know all the tunes since I was raw.
They do. But I would have been disappointed if I threw in Bubsy and then Mark Dell didn't get it. So I'm glad he did. I think I only got Bomberman because of lag for the others. I know, I'm surprised Randrick didn't get that one too. I think Randrick was probably trying to give people a fighting chance. Were you trying to give people a fighting chance, Randrick? Because I feel like there's some that Randrick knew and he stayed quiet. That's what I feel like.
Pick a number, Rendrick.
I just got this 8 gig internet and it's pretty bonkers. Alright, here we go. Alright, Randrick, pick a number between...
3.
He goes with 3. Alright, ball number 1. Ball number 1 is the Sailor Moon wand again? No. Hold on. Let me see. Ball number 1 is... Demon Slayer figure. He's what? Print Club Plus?
He's just Print Club.
Ball number 2 is one of these powerful Pro Yagi. Oh, they're so cute. I love these. That was ball number 2.
Here's yours, Randrick.
Alright, here's Randrick's. Ball number 3. What did Randrick win? A Street Fighter figure. Street Fighter figure. Alright, let me show you the Street Fighter figures that are left.
That's it, only those 2.
Alright. These are the only 2 that are left. This is... Who is this? We have Vega and Bison, or Bison and Vega, depending. Their names are flipped around. Here's the Vega one, or the Balrog, whatever the fuck you want to call him. And then, of course, here is Bison doing his fly. Flying across the sky. Or doing a very improper salute.
He goes with Vega.
He goes with... Wait. Japanese name Vega?
Bison.
Bison, okay.
Wait, no, wait. M. Bison, hold on. Which one? Because
they're both Vega. US Vega, or... I bet he goes with Bison. Bison would make a good...
Wait, what?
Okay, so you know in Japan, like Japan name or US name? In Japan, this is Vega. In US, he's Bison. And then in Japan, he is Balrog. In the US, he's American. I played SF2 on a SNES, that's it. Oh wow, I learned something. That's why I was... You said Vega, I'm like, they're both Vega! He is Vega. Or Bison in the US.
Oh, you're doing it.
Oh, he said, hail Randrick. Thank you, Ruben, for donating those €5.
So which one did Randrick want?
I don't know. He said
Just
Vega.
put him up 1 or 2.
I know. Okay. 1 or 2. One,
2.
Okay.
He picks 2.
So he picks U.S. name Vega.
I wrote 2 on the paper, not Randrick.
Yeah, because he's in Japan. He's Balrog. In Japan, he's Balrog. Balrog.
Or 3.
The claw.
This is number 4.
All right. Here's what you would have won if you picked ball number 4. That girl from, what is that game? Onimusha. Kaede. Which I think you won probably the best one. Or no, actually, this one might have been the best one. I guess it depends on personal preference. For me, this one's the best one in this bundle. These cute, powerful Pro Yagyu things. So cute!
The dude with the mask or the dude with the red coat? This is marked out.
Alright, very cool. Congratulations. Congratulations to Randrick.
Sorry, my brain took some time to process that. I need some sleep. Black mask officers, Randrick.
Very cool. Well, congratulations. That is what you have won. Yeah, put that guy back. He's the last one of the Street Fighter figures. Very cool. Alright, let's get back to the weekly question. Damn. Name That Tune took a long time, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Took a long ass time. Alright, so we had asked you guys if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Number 16 comes to us from Robin. That's a new name I have not seen here. Where's the mouse at? There it is. There it is. Alright, Robin says, Donkey Kong Jr. game was tough to beat when I was a kid. I spent loads of money trying to beat it, and I never did. I would enjoy that machine at my house so I can beat it once and for all, says Robin. Very cool. Thank you for answering the question, Robin. We love to see new names in here. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. Dude, Donkey Kong Jr. was one of my first NES games, too. Dude, that game was hard. The NES version was really close, super close to the arcade. And, yeah, the game was difficult. It was a difficult game. I enjoyed it, though. I liked Donkey Kong Jr. It was fun. You had to, like, climb up on the vines, and there was, like, bugs, and you had to, like, jump from vine to vine. But, it was fun. I liked it. It was one of my first Nintendos. Randrick says, well, that was fun. Next time, I'll give it to someone else if I win, says Randrick. But, yeah, I think we'll do it again. It was fun. I think we'll do another one. So that's how... What does that say?
How Saru began.
How Saru began. From a wee junior monkey. All right, moving on. Next one to if you could own any one arcade game comes to us from Babbling Nerd, aka Mackenzie. Mackenzie says this is a really tough to answer because there are so many arcade games I've been playing. Choosing just one feels like torture. Do I pick something from Sega AM2? Maybe Capcom or SNK? Perhaps Namco? Do I go with a fighting game or a racing game? At the moment of writing this, I'm currently playing the original Sega Rally Championship on my Saturn, so I'll go with that as my answer. I'm a huge racing fan. This game is the definition of what every rally racing game should be. Maybe in the far distant future I can get one, but first I'll need more space. Lol, says Mackenzie. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that was a cool cab. There was a sit down one, right? I believe. Yeah, there was. There was a sit down one. Looked cool.
I wanted one of those sit down like Pac-Man games, you know, the coffee table ones.
Oh, like a cocktail table.
But now I realize if there was one like that, if it was too short, I'd probably get backaches.
Oh, your neck probably. I feel like my neck would hurt after prolonged playing on one of those. But those are cool, those cocktail tables. They're pretty rad. Rover says, I didn't get the chance to answer the question on the form, and please don't enter me into the giveaway, but I would want an original Rygar machine. Lots of good memories, and it helped me mold my game dev style, says Rover. Dude, Rygar in the arcade was dope. I loved the music. When you hit the enemies, that thud that they would do when you hit them, it would be like, boom. It was just, I don't know, it was awesome, dude. Rygar on the arcade is great. I was playing, Famicom Collecting got me playing Rygar on the Sega Mark III. And it is a very faithful port to Rygar, to the arcade Rygar. Obviously, it's not going to be super watered down, but it's a really great port, and I really like it. Famicom Collecting got me playing that, and I enjoy it. I enjoy that one. It's a lot of fun. Banky says, I think I remember Mario Bros. Arcade table. Yeah, they did. There was a one of those cocktail tables for Mario. I love that version, says Famicom Collecting. Yeah, it's good. It's a good one. I'm glad you introduced me to that. Ruben says, I had basically Rygar cabinet with the X68000 version. Wow, that's gotta be exactly like the arcade, right? For the X68K. I feel like X68K games are so close to arcade perfection. You can have them. Oh, I thought you were making sad noises. You were making yay noises. All right, next one comes to us from GT Beakerman. Number 18. To any one arcade game you could own. GT Beakerman says, MAME for all the games, lol. But really, I want a sit-down style arcade cabinet for fighting games, such as one of my all-time favorites, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Nice, very cool. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Cool, I dig it. Did Saru just say you were making gay noises? Yay noises.
I know. That's what I thought so too.
He was like, yay, because he made a noise. I thought he was in...
We gay now.
We gay now. Yeah, it's the month.
Frog.
It's the month. It's Gay Frog Month. May we all be gay frogs. Yay! Oh, Jesus, Martel. Baller, I would love to mess around with X68K.
Oh my god, I want to know what a gay noise was.
You're making gay noises again. 'Tis the month. Friggin' frogs day. Oh, that's hilarious. You ever thought about getting into X68K Famicom collecting? I feel like you would probably really dig that whole ecosystem. I'm surprised that that's something you didn't get into. I'm surprised. I feel like you would be the kind of guy to get into that ecosystem. My favorite fighting game cabinet is Eternal Champions. I feel like Eternal Champions would have made a badass arcade game, though. Could you imagine if it was an arcade game? I don't know why Eternal Champions gets a really bad rap, but I feel like, even though I'm not a fan, I feel like it's a good game. I feel like it's pretty decent. Johnny says, I want to get into that F68K. Also, the MSX. Yeah, I feel like, for me, I find like the X68K to be super cool. I would never get into it, though, because I feel like it would just be really expensive to jump into that ecosystem for me. But would I like to have one? Hell yeah, I would. Dude, I feel like the games are like arcade perfect on the X68K. The ports, right? So many good games too that got ported that I would have loved to play. Like Asuka came out for the X68K first. Mad Stalker, those Family Soft stuff, a lot of good stuff. That Castlevania. Nerd Strategy says I should make a cab with polybius skin. X68K on Mister is good. That's right. I still have yet to fuck around with X68K on the Mister. I always say I'm going to, and I never do. I completely forgot about it. My issue is if the X68K, I want the CRT monitor. Oh, that'll be an expensive thing to ship for sure. I can imagine that shipping that from Japan is probably an arm and a leg, huh? Yuki for X68K now, says Ruben. Rover says, I want to build my own arcade cabs, but it seems as if everyone's going to the candy cab style these days, which I don't really care for, says Rover. Interesting. I'm actually going to try to make a Nyanja cabinet with Arcade 1-Up. I think I'm going to do... There's a place that does like skins for Arcade 1-Ups. So I want to make like a small light cabinet that I can take with me to West Coast conventions like SoCal, Game On, the Utah Expo, things I can drive to basically. So I'm thinking that that's what I want to do with Nyanja. I think I'm going to hack it with a Raspberry Pi or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to use to hack it, but I want to make a Nyanja. Shit, may as well make a Yuki one too. Well, see, the thing about Nyanja is, one, it's like our new game. Two, I feel like since Nyanja is a 2-player game and the cabs have like 2-player support already, that it would be good to do that. I feel like with Yuki, maybe eventually. I think I'd only be able to take one with me at a time, though. That's the problem. I wouldn't be able to take both of them with me due to space and...
It's easy to hack a 1-Up. Some places sell them all the bits you need for the LCD driver.
Yeah, I was looking at that, Mark. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, too. Yeah, they make that little board you hook up for the monitor, and then you hook it up to your Raspberry Pi. I have a Raspberry Pi 3 that I hope I can use for it. It's an old one, but maybe it'll work. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing that with Nyanja. So I think I'm for sure gonna do it with Nyanja, because you can get Arcade 1-Ups on sale for a lot of times for like $2.99. So I'm thinking about getting like a Street Fighter one and just hacking it with a Raspberry Pi, and we could put our game on it. We gotta put Yuki on it too, but I think I'm gonna make the skin for the cabinet all Nyanja. Like I'm thinking about like probably the same design on both sides just to keep it less expensive, and make like a header board. But a lot of times around November, the Street Fighter one is always like $2.99, so I'm gonna buy one of those Street Fighter ones and turn it into a Nyanja cab closer to when we're closer to release. I think right now it's too early to try and do any of that. I'm hoping maybe if we can get at least half of the game, so that if we do go to conventions, there's at least enough playable stages. Right now, our newest game is too early in development. We only have 2 worlds, and we don't have player 2 implemented yet, so it's still very early in development. But I am gonna do an arcade 1-up for Nyanja. So if you guys catch us at any conventions, then you know, take pictures with it. I think Game On, we will have it for sure. We'll have the cab ready for Game On.
Martel says, I've done a lot of 1-up hacking, but I can't print vinyls for crap.
Oh, there's places that print them. We like there's a place that does custom ones for you. Like they'll print them for you. So we would just have it printed somewhere. My issue is like I get nervous applying those kind of decals to stuff. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. The X does reviews says, man, 1-up needs that MVS arcade cabinet. They already arcade 1-up didn't make it, but someone else made one. I think Unico made one that's like arcade 1-up style, and it has like 50 games, I think, and it's about the same size as an arcade 1-up. It's called the MVSX, and it's very similar to arcade 1-up in style. You can buy a riser, so like you buy the thing, and the thing comes. You can get like the stand, and then you can get like another riser that goes under it to lift it up a bit more. And yeah, it's called MVSX, and it's made by Unico, and it's $499. It's kind of expensive. But yeah. Can you share the link, please? Can you look it up? It's called
Yes.
MVSX. Just type in MVSX cab. It'll come up. Yeah.
Oh, I see. This one?
Oh, Amazon's got it. Cool. Let's say $5.59. All right, here's the Amazon link to the MVSX, and it's about the same size as an arcade 1-up. So very, very similar size. Oh, did you not copy the link?
No, I did, but this is too long.
Go to share. Usually on the right side, there's like a share thing. Are these songs like... I can't skip this song. Where is it?
This is not it.
Where is it then?
I think on your side.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna show the Best Buy link.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be Amazon. It could be anything.
No, it's not letting me share it either. This is over 117.
Oh, it doesn't like it because it's too long. The URL's too long. It's flipping out. Flipping out. There it is. That's the MVSX. Is that the one on Amazon?
Yep.
Yeah, you can get it without the stand for $4.99, and I think with the stand it's like $4.59. I think it said. If you get the combo MVSX plus base and riser, you could do MVSX with base if you don't want the riser. If you want just the base, it's $5.69. I would love one of these, but they're kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive. Almost $600. Probably closer to $600 if you want it with the riser. Let's see. MVSX base and riser comes up to $649. It's a lot.
Rover said, I would probably have 2-player support working by Wednesday. Hopefully can go back to live streaming dev this week. Aaron has been starting to behave better.
Nice. So that means we'll have it ready by Friday for PC Engine Friday. PC Engine Friday, which we didn't do this last Friday. We did Famicom Friday, and then I don't know what happened. I got sick, dude. Like, I got a horrible headache, and like I was like incapacitated yesterday. I don't know what happened. I was in the couch just like writhing around. I don't know what happened to me yesterday,
like,
you guys.
Should we go to the hospital? You know,
yeah, I was starting to think I had to go to the hospital. I didn't know what was going on. You know what it felt like when I got COVID, and then it went away. It went away at like 4 in the morning. I started feeling better, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened because we streamed for like an hour and almost 2 hours, which is the shortest stream I've ever done. I've never streamed under 2 hours before, because we always stream at least 2 hours. 2 hours or more, and I don't know what happened. I started just gradually, because you guys saw I was like taking pills while you guys were, I was live. I took like, because I was getting a really bad headache, and then I couldn't breathe, so I took an ibuprofen, then I took some aspirin, and I started feeling worse and worse, and I had to end it. I had to end the stream last night, the first time we did Famicom Friday, and I got sick an hour and a half into it. So yeah, we ended it, and I just felt horrible. But I don't know what happened. I don't know why I was sick, but I was. But today I'm perfectly fine. I feel completely. I don't feel anything today. I feel perfectly fine, full of energy, and I slept well too. So last night, I don't know. Maybe I needed sleep. I don't know. But today I'm good. Today I'm good. Russ says, I know it's expensive, but for around $700, you can get a completely color printed 3/4 scale cabinet from Game Room Solutions. I got one for Jam Jam, and it's looking amazing. You just put in a monitor and PC. Huh. How would it, like, what kind of monitor do you put into that, though? What kind of monitor does it take? Like, how do you set that up? So maybe that might just be the better option for me than trying to, because if they custom printed and everything, right? And they because I don't want to have to add the decals too. $700 is a lot though. That's the thing. Because like you can get an arcade 1-up cab for like $299, you know. So $299, and then the decals are like $100. But then when you're all said and done, it's gonna cost like $500 and something dollars. Might be better to just spend the extra $200. It just feels like a lot though, you know what I mean? Like it feels, I don't know, maybe, but $700 for me is a lot to drop on something like that. Dude, I'll send you pics. It's insane how it came out. Full custom printing around the entire cab. How does it work? How did they ship it? Was it $700 total? Is that how much you paid? Or is it $700 and then on top of shipping? If you get to pick the sticks and everything on, $700 one might be much better. Mucha feria for Saru. Ya es un chingo de feria. Para una sola tirada, así nomás. $700 se me hace mucho. Seems like a large chunk. $300 is doable because I would first spend the $300 on the cabinet, right? And then once I have the cabinet, then I would spend the extra 100 something for the decals. Like, you need to worry about skinning the deck on the 1-up. Do you? I was just gonna apply it over it.
Matthew says, did you read my question? No, not yet.
Your question? Your answer?
Your answer, yeah, not yet.
No, we haven't finished them yet. We started talking about the MVSX, and then I just kind of got sidetracked. All right, here we go. We still have how many more? We still have 8 more to go through. Man, today was a long Saru show, huh? Normally we keep Saru show around 2 hours, but I think because we did name that tune and a bunch of other stuff. All right, here we go. Moving on back to huge derail, but if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Next one comes to us from I'm Borderline. I'm Borderline says, there's a few on my list. Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon is probably at the top. I used to have it, but I sold it and regretted it. Honorable mention would be Riot, Night Slashers, and Gunball. I don't know Riot or Gunball. But, yeah, Sailor Moon Cabinet would be pretty rad, huh? Night Slashers is a pretty fun game, too. I think that finally got ported to, like, arcade archives, right? Night Slasher pretty recently, or Saru somehow got sidetracked. That never happens. First time ever. I never get sidetracked ever. First time for the man who has everything. Get him a Tenga. Sailor Moon Cab.
I sent you pics, says Russ.
Sailor Moon Tenga. In what, Discord? Oh no, on Messenger probably. I'll have to check out my phone. Let me see on my telephone. On my telephone. Ooh, that does look cool. Dude, that looks pretty fucking rad. That looks pretty rad.
I took the Syracuse Game Expo last October. It was a huge hit. Even made the local news channel. Nice, that's awesome. That's awesome, Russ.
How does the monitor sit in? Does it like, can you mount it? Can you mount the monitor? Here's what it looks like.
That's sick.
Even got a riser and everything. Dude, that's rad. That's rad. But that money. It's expensive though. That's the only thing. I feel like it'd be costly. Did you have to pay for separate shipping, or was it $700 all inclusive? It is shipped in one box and requires assembly. It uses an actual TV VESA mount. Oh, okay. Wow. So you can just mount it. Could you use a slightly bigger monitor so that you can't see the monitor? Because it looks like you can see the monitor in it. I wish I could ship it to Game On, but I wouldn't be able to. 700 shipped. You can upload your own PSD files for the art. Oh man. Oh, that's so tempting. Can you send me the link just in case? Just in case. Dude, that would be awesome. I'd have to sell a lot of charms. I'd have to sell a lot of charms for that.
You can do donation, go and put the donors' names on the
cab.
On the cab.
We could do that. That would be cool. We can do this cabinet has been on the riser. We can put people's names on it. The 1UP arcade is pretty light. Oh, that's the thing too, is the 1UP arcade is light. Is this one heavy? Is it a heavy thing? Because the arcade 1UPs are super light. That's another thing, is transporting the arcade 1UP is probably easier too. Because I feel like, I don't know how heavy this thing is. But yeah, the arcade 1UP is light. The monitor is light. It's fairly light. I can lift the 1UP on it with just my Johnson. Like, you just wrap it around the joystick. Wrap it around the joystick, tighten a knot, just tug. No problem. I want a cabinet that works with LRG CDRs, says Ruben. Yes, it's a bit heavier and taller than a 1UP. I have it next to a 1UP and it towers over it. I was able to fit it in a Nissan Rogue, if that helps. I have a Kia Soul, so it'll fit. It should fit just fine. I feel like once I fold the seats down on the car, you can fit a lot in it. So I think it'll fit in my Kia just fine.
Oh my.
I think. Even with the riser, the 1-up does feel too low. Yeah, because I feel like the arcade 1-ups are pretty low for tall people. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because it's really only the difference of like $200. It comes with the riser too for that $700. That's pretty good if it comes with everything. All it would have to put in is the monitor and the mister or whatever I got connected to it, right? Shit, because I might just fucking connect the mister to it. How do the controllers work? Are they just like USB, like X input controllers, or what? How do the... Because I might just do that. And it should fit in my Kia, no problem. I'm tempted, Russ. I might do it.
I use my 1-up direct into a mister.
I USB my
USB, sorry.
My 1-up direct into a mister. Any idea if they use Sanwa, Russ? They can probably use any buttons you want, huh? Comes with the riser. It also includes the LED backlights, speakers, and joysticks with buttons and USB controllers. I choose the full package for it. Damn, for $700? That might be pretty good then, actually. If you think about the riser too. And then I don't have to fuck with like trying to put the decals on. Because time is money too, you know? Maybe. I don't know, I might do it. Quick, someone loan me $700. Let's get this thing done. Can you send me a link to that? Russ? I might. Oh, he did. He sent me a link.
I think you should go with "come," says Martel.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also might be a little different now, but I sent you the link from the model I got. It's $499 before you add custom art and all the add-ons.
Oh, I see. All right. Pandora's Box integration. Choose between Pandora's Box support for a classic game collection or standard arcade control panel. I don't know what that means. So do I do standard arcade control panel? High quality builds crafted from blah blah blah. Easy assembly. Custom options. Comes with 40 feet or half. Team modeling or various colors. I don't know what half of these things mean. LCD marquee mounting. Supports 14.9 inch LCD marquee for authentic arcade experience. 14.9 inch. I wonder if there's a recommended monitor that they're using. Or that they recommend.
Russ says, I chose standard arcade so I can set up for PC.
Okay, so maybe that's what I want to do if I want to use the mister, right? Because if I do that, I'll just stick the mister in it. And that would be good. That would be good because the mister has all the options I would need. That said, it did take me 2 full nights to get it assembled. I chose standard arcade. Alright. Well, I might do that. Custom graphics wrap, enhance your thing, free shipping. So, let's see, there's options here. Team molding. I don't know what this means. What is team molding? Is that the side stuff?
Welcome back.
Choose an option. Standard arcade. USB front cut. No.
There's some JAMA options for Mister, I think, says Index.
Coin door cut. No. Pinball side button. No.
Yes, it's side stuff, says Russ.
2.5 trackball cut. No.
Mark, it's easy to set the Mister to boot right into the game too.
Which one? What? Easy to set up the Mister to boot right into the game too. Yeah. I need to figure out how to do that. Marquee print installed and marquee full graphics wrap. Oh, okay. 1 plus 149. Add-ons. 2 joysticks, 20 buttons. Why so many buttons? What does that mean? 2 joysticks, 20 buttons. Wiring 2-player XIN USB controller. trackball, USB extender, 2 ports on the front panel, coin door. Okay. I wish it wasn't that many buttons. I don't know what games require that many buttons. That's like 8 buttons per side, huh? 8 buttons per side and then start and select, I guess. So many buttons. So many buttons. $709. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, $499. Oh my god, it's so tempting. I'm like, what? How does the power work? I guess you just supply power to your individual things, right? And just connect your extension cord or whatever, and just run that out of the ass of the thing. Wow. Can you, like, does it have to have that many buttons though? Can they just do like a 2-button setup? Mid-size arcade cabinet with riser, Pandora supported. What did I pick? Standard arcade. Control panel cut. What does Pandora supported mean?
T-molding is like edge protector, says Fanny.
Yeah, T-molding is that stuff on the side, right? That connects it. I only use 4 buttons per player and use purple buttons for the ones that aren't used.
Russ says also, yes, just put the power strip in it. I just sent you an assembly packs and the box it came with, says Russ.
Oh.
Or does, I mean, you could also just put a PC engine in there. You can just adapt the controllers, says Martel.
It'd just be easier to use the Mister, probably. I don't want to do all that. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, it comes in a box and then you put it together. It's pretty much like the arcade 1-ups too. You put them together, it comes in a box. Man, I might just do this. I might just go this route too, Russ, because this looks amazing, honestly. It looks amazing. Yeah, I like that. I like how it looks. It looks hot. All right, I think we might go that route. I think sounds like a good option. All right, let's finish up these last few things. We had asked you guys if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Sorry, I hyperventilated there for a moment. Number 21 comes to us from Inubase. Inubase says Alien vs Predator, the beat 'em up from Capcom. It plays great, has amazing feel of the guns and weapons. The sound is out of this world. It's also one of those licensed games that seems to be, what does that say? Hella, maybe? Shit ton? Something to get ported to consoles or PC. Like dinosaurs and Cadillacs. Cadillacs and dinosaurs. The Wild West COW Boys of Moo Mesa from Konami. And the Hook arcade game from Irem. Maybe one day. Until then, play them however you can, says Inubase. Yeah, very cool. He says, Pandora is an emulator box with a lot of pirated crud. It'll look better for the show. What will look better? I only use... AVP was a cool arcade game. Dude, yeah, Alien vs. Predator was a badass game by Capcom. Peak Capcom beat 'em up stuff right there, dude. Hook arcade game, not Hooker game. I've never played Hook in the arcade. What is Hook in the arcade like? I don't remember it. I only ever remember the console, the Sony ImageSoft console versions of that. I don't remember. I have a Pandora 2, says Nuff. Nice. Do you like it? If you do the $700 cabinet, it would have a cleaner presentation. Yeah, I agree. I think I might have to go that route. It's a lot of money though, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money to spend on a budget title. Cause Nyanja is kind of like our quick 1 year dev time. Well, we're hoping 1 year dev time. That was the idea of making games for the Saru simple Saru series. So I feel like it's a lot of money to spend for the type of production Nyanja is. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Could always rewrap it for any future games. Yeah, that's true. I feel like that in itself might be a pain in the ass. It was totally worth it compared to 200 to 300 in custom art for 1UP, but seriously, don't feel pressured. Just wanted to share. I love how it looks. I'm super tempted. Super tempted. Alright. Moving on. Next one comes to us from Multicle 2030, aka Commander Shepard or Matthew Roach. So a Raspberry Pi instead of a Mister. What? Alright, Matthew says, Matthew here, I would have to say that if I could own any one arcade game, it would have to be the Marvel Punisher arcade machine. The reasoning for this is that I would play it a lot during the mid-90s when the whole family spent 2 weeks in northern France and the caravan lot had an arcade with Marvel Punisher. Dude, Punisher, the arcade game was pretty awesome. The home port was good too, but obviously the arcade game is a lot better. Is this still Turtles? I think this is pretty much the end of this soundtrack. Let's go to Top 100 newly added. We'll go with this one. Shannick. With some Sanic. Alright. But yeah, very cool. Marvel Punisher. Great game. Great game. Punisher, a man of culture, I see. Says Inu Base. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a great game. Alright. Alright, moving on. My back is starting to hurt. I think it's almost time. It's almost time. Number 23 comes to us from Brian Sibley. Brian Sibley says, well, it's easy because it's something that I originally didn't play because I was about 4 years old at the time when I first saw it. While I was born in Chicago, Illinois, when I was around 2 or 3 years old, my mom took me from my father who did something bad to me and we moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. For a time we lived in a shelter, but eventually we moved into row houses owned by Section 8 in either the West End or the East End. At that time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on TV, and I was just like everyone, was a huge fan of the cartoon. Heck, I even owned a bike with, I think, Michelangelo, who is still my favorite turtle. But near our home was this liquor store that didn't just sell liquor. They also had other stuff, but they had something stuck with me even to this day. They had an arcade cabinet of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade by Konami. I still remember watching the Attract intro for the game so much that it's ingrained into my memories permanently. If I could own an arcade game, it would definitely be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game because of the sentimental value of the game, says Brian. Back hurting, welcome to my weekend. That's right, you have a bad back right now, right? You hurt yourself. Enough dragon.
I did too last week.
Yeah, Jesse has been injured for like 2 weeks with his back. He hadn't been able to really do anything. So I've been doing most of the stuff in the last couple of weeks. But he's better now, yeah? You better.
Yeah, I would say like 95% better.
You're better.
But I need to like, I think it's just like, it's still, still feel dull pain, but.
Yeah. It'll go away. I think this is going to be the last week where you feel really bad.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful not to re-injure it, though. I feel like you can re-injure it pretty quickly. You can re-injure it. All right, give me a second, you guys. I got to go to the bathroom because I've been wanting to go for a while. I thought I was going to be able to make it to the end of the show without having to go to the bathroom, but
BRB.
I got to go bathroom. BRB. I'll be right back. Hello. Hello. Uh-oh.
Boy.
Hello. Hello. Okay. Sorry, it was playing double the music's.
I'm seeing double here.
Double the music's. Double the fun. Ooh, Sonic Mania. Rockman Soundbox. Ooh, let's do that instead. Oh, shit.
It's replicating.
Let's do Rockman. 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 There we go. Pew pew pew, it's Mega Man Day. It's Mega Man. Mega Man. Alright. Next one. I can't believe we're still reading. We got so many answers this week. It's awesome. Thank you guys for answering this week's question. Super cool. Alright, moving on. Next one comes to us from Famicom Collecting. If you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Famicom Collecting says, I would really love to have a legit Simpsons arcade cab. I think it would be a blast with friends. Hirotanma would also be one I would like to have. Funny enough, I am saving up money for a Sega Astro City, so hopefully I can find one kinda close. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Famicom Collecting, if you're still here, what would you like to put in your Astro City when you do finally get one? Simpsons Arcade, that's the one that I think I mentioned that I would have wanted back in the day. If I had like the option to get an arcade game, it would have been like Simpsons Arcade or like Bucky O'Hare or like Captain Commando or something really cool that was up my alley. And of course a neo-geo Big Red. I would have loved a neo-geo Big Red. Beat 'em ups rules, says Ruben. I need to pass out. Nearly 2 a.m. here, says Mark Dell. Mark Dell, thank you so much for stopping in here tonight.
And thank you for the pictures,
and
too.
Thank you, yes, thank you for the pics. I really appreciate it. You have yourself a good sleep. Have yourself a nice sleep. One slip.
One slip.
A slip. Have a good night, Mark Dell. Thank you so much. All right. Moving on, if you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Randrick says, I would go with Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom. As much as I liked King of Dragons, I mostly played this one on the SNES, and this version is the version I have the most nostalgia for. But when it comes to arcade, Dungeons and Dragons Tower of Doom was like a revelation to me. A D&D beat-em-up and made by Capcom? Heck yeah! First time I saw this cab, I couldn't believe that you had branching paths and storytelling like the actual D&D game. Level up, items, and the classic monsters from D&D. I remember playing this solo first, and as I got farther into the game, other people joined me, and when we ended up finishing it. So there you go. That's an arcade game I would get if I could. P.S. This just made me realize that if upcoming Evercade Alpha was D&D Tower of Doom, I would get it no matter what. Dude, if they did one that had both of the games, which I feel like that would be like doable, right? That might be one I would get too. That sounds like it would be awesome if they did one of those alphas and they used D&D. Probably would be an issue with licensing though, right? From the original license holder, so who knows? Sleepy PP.
Sleepy PP.
Love to all, says Mark Dell. Good night, Mark Dell. Thank you for stopping in. Ruben says good night, Marcus Dellis. All right, moving on. Alucard 2089 says it would most likely be a cave PCB or an unusual but expensive shmup from another company. One game in particular would be Mushihime-sama Futari for arcade game that he would want. All right, we're almost done. Last two are from Sasquatch in Time and Mark Dell. All right, Sasquatch says, question of the week response is 100% B520. Hello and good evening, Saru crew. So, if there's any other than Sweet Like Sugar and Mark Dell that have played Rush 2 on the N64, it is a wild racing game with secret paths and insane jumps. What really grabbed me from Rush 2 was the fun of playing championship mode with vehicle deaths turned and trying, but mostly failing and outliving the CPU players. Now the question tonight is about arcade cabinets. Now, I haven't been able to do legit research, but an arcade cabinet I would want would be a racing cabinet. But not only do you get a sweet video game machine, you also get a chair to make your mother-in-law sit in when she comes to visit. San Francisco Rush had a cool cabinet with force feedback wheel. Rush 2024 had a 3DFX Voodoo 3 Quantum 3D graphics processor. Nowadays, there are some pretty legit sit-down arcade racers. I had a lot of fun playing Mario Kart Arcade with my buddy and his kids. Outrun has a version from 2012 that's on the AliExpress for $3K. What the heck? The company Raw Thrills continued on spectacularly with its Cruisin' series, and Namco Dead Heat looks so wild. So thanks for the question. Now I have the desire to take out a credit card to buy $20K 4-seater cabinet, and I have no room for, but if at all else, maybe I can get a single cabinet for $5,000 so I can sit next to my mother-in-law. So for now, to answer the question, I will go with Rush 2049 Arcade Special Edition. I am now addicted to something I can't have. Great. Just great. Hello and good evening, Saru crew. So if there's anyone other than... Oh, I think, sorry. What's his name? Jesse double pasted. The company Raw Thrills continues... I'm not to enable street. Whoa, what? Did you look at that answer? Very cool, Sasquatch. I like that one. Dude, Rush 2049 in the arcade was awesome. Rush 2049 also had like branching paths and stuff. I love that one. I was a big fan of the original San Francisco Rush already. Huge fan of San Francisco Rush. So when Rush 2049 came out, it was like... It was awesome, dude. The game looked amazing. I loved Rush 2049. Actually, I got a Dreamcast copy of Rush 2049 from Jeff Allison as a gift. It's the only US Dreamcast game I own, because I sold off like all my US Dreamcast collection. The only reason I kept that one because it was a gift. I'm not gonna sell it because it was gifted to me. But that's the only US game I own, I think, is Rush 2049. You know, I already read it. You don't have to delete it. Just leave it. All right, moving on. Next one comes to us from Mark Dell, number 28 today. If you could own any one arcade game, which one would it be? Mark Dell says, question of the week responses. Oh, I thought that was okay. So that wasn't something that was written. I was just reading off some weird junk. All right, Mark Dell says, a sit-down Outrun cabinet. Because why does there need to be a reason except for sit-down Outrun? It's freaking awesome. A sit-down Outrun cabinet. Because why does there need to... Oh, okay.
That's weird. Hold on.
Alright, so Mark Dell says, why does there need to be a reason except for sit-down Outrun? It's freaking awesome. That was his answer.
Yeah,
okay.
That's weird, dude.
Jesse went copy and paste crazy the last few last couple. But anyhow... All right, last one, number 29. I can't believe we got almost 30 answers this week, you guys. That's awesome. Very cool. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to answer these questions. There wouldn't be a Saru show without you guys. If you guys weren't here to answer these questions, the show wouldn't exist. So thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, number 29 comes to us from Street Breaker X2. He says that the one arcade that he would own would be the neo-geo multi-video system, or MVS by SNK. Very cool. Very cool. I would absolutely love my own MVS Big Red sometime as well. Very cool. Brandon Wallace, he says, you may have 39. I think I got mine lost in the mix, says Brandon. This one was number 29. Let's see. Do I have a missed one from you? 1 second. Let me double check. Oh, there was. Oh, no, I did read it. I read this one. This was what spawned the conversation about, I think, arcade one-ups Yeah, we started. That's annoying.
I know.
Why would they even put that in? For 16 seconds? Like, come on, Capcom. That doesn't need to be in there for 16 seconds.
You were number 19, Brandon Wallace.
Yeah, you were number 19. You were number 19. And then we started talking about arcade 1-ups, and then we went on this whole tangent about arcade machines. Because I was saying that normally around Black Friday, the Street Fighter arcade 1-ups go up for like $299. And the one they have is like it's called the Street Fighter Arcade 1-Up Yoga Fire Edition, and I think it comes with Hyper Fighting is one of them, or Street Fighter 2 Turbo is one of them, Hyper Fighting, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, all the Street Fighter 2s, Street Fighter 2s up the ass. All right, let's see, and was that it? Yeah, that was officially the last one, was from Street Breaker X2 with the neo-geo MVS multi system. I would love one. I would love a big red, the biggest, reddest.
Sasquatch said we should build a virtual arcade with all our 29+2 Saru and Jesse's cabinets.
That's funny. I was reading like whatever Jesse pasted. I thought that was part of your answer. I was like, what the fuck?
It must have
I didn't understand.
Something must have happened when it did the Google Sheets, Google Docs.
Uh-huh.
Because it Control Z, Control C.
I don't know.
That was weird, right?
Yeah. All right. So that was all of the answers for this week's question. For the question of the week. 2 weeks from now, we will have a new question. I don't know what that question is because we didn't even talk about that today. We talked about everything else, but we didn't talk about what we were going to talk about for the next show. So,
we can just do it in 2 weeks, you know. And plus, we let Sugar want to sleep too, so.
Yeah, Sweet Like Sugar. Oh, yeah, Sweet Like Sugar is long asleep by now.
So.
But, yeah. Favorite Saru's cabinet is Toki. I love Toki. Toki's a great game. I love Toki. The music is good in Toki. I liked everything about Toki. I don't know that I would want the cabinet, but I do love Toki. All right, here we go, you guys. We're going to do the video game giveaway. Thanks, everyone, for answering the question. These are all the people who answered today.
Yep.
All 29 of you. A lot of people in here today.
All right.
Very cool. All right, we're going to do the shuffle. Do the shuffle. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3.
3.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
There it goes.
And there it goes. Man, it could be anybody.
It's gonna be
Matthew
Roach.
Matthew is the winner.
Rigged, says GTV.
Congratulations, Matthew. Matthew is the winner. I don't know, Matthew's still. Are you still here, Matthew? I know it's late.
Wow, Matthew Roach is.
Oh, Matthew's still here. Matthew, you are the winner.
Matthew.
Congratulations. Yeah.
I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link to Discord.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. Damn, we have 3 hours and 30 minutes today. That's a really long SaruShow. Super long. Super.
You win.
You did it. You did it.
Matthew Roach says, I'll give it to Brandon Wallace. Aww.
Aww.
So good and tasty.
Oh, I didn't know we had
Yeah.
that one. That's awesome.
So good and tasty.
We should add more.
Yeah, we'll add more,
We need
yeah.
to add more to have these for YouTube. We don't have anything for YouTube. Like, we need bonus.
That's nice of you, Matthew.
That is nice of you, Matthew. Very
So-
cool.
Brandon Wallace, are you still here? I'll send you a link of all the games that we have, and you pick a game.
He might be asleep. He might be late. He might be late.
Well, he was just chatting. Like,
Oh, was he?
Yeah, a couple minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we'll send him a link. Thank you, Matthew. And thank you everyone who answered this week's question. I appreciate it. We will have a new question soon. This week. I have like fuzzies in my beard. Why do I have fuzzies in my beard? Beard Fuzzies. Maddie Roushi is a winner, says Sasquatch. It's so nice to have a Sasquatch in here today. It's been a while since we have a Sasquatch. He says, thanks for the hangout. Sleepy time, says Nuff. Have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. Duerme bien, descansa. Sam Squatch sighting. Sam Squatch. Alright, you guys. Well, that's going to do it for SaruShow. Man, it's a long one tonight, huh? It was a long one. Long SaruShow today. All of the stuff. I think because we did Name That Tune. Name That Tune added like half an hour probably, right?
Yeah.
Easy, yeah. So I think we'll do Name That Tune again next SaruShow as well. 3.5 hours. Craziness. 3.5 hours, Beakerman. Yeah. I mean, like, our Twitch streams always go, like, super long. 4 hours, 5 hours. But usually SaruShow is shorter because, like, I'm constantly talking throughout the whole thing. And I'm not always doing that in game streams. Sometimes I'm just chilling and playing games. But anyhow, if you aren't following me on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch. My 3-year streamiversary is coming up. 3 years of streaming on Twitch. My very first stream on Twitch was PC Engine Fridays. PC Engine Fridays was my very first stream on Twitch. And that's coming up soon. You guys you're all following me already on Twitch. I'm almost at 1,000 follows now on Twitch, you guys, which for me is a huge milestone. Huge milestone for me. Especially for someone who is, I only stream like twice a week on Twitch. I don't stream every single day. So being able to get to almost 1,000 is pretty awesome.
9-hour Twitch streams. Eastbook 1 and 2 was the first.
Yeah, Eastbook 1 and 2, PC Engine Fridays. We did Eastbook 1 and 2. That's how we started. We started streaming on Twitch, right? With East 1 and 2 was the first thing I twitched on stream Twitch. It was very cool. But yes, I don't know. We'll have to do something cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a super long stream. We'll do like an 8-hour thing. How about that? We'll do like an 8-hour thing with food and games. Food. And maybe should we play more East? Since that's what we started with. We can't play East 1 and 2 though. We literally just beat it.
Well, let's play. Continue playing.
Continue East 6. I guess we can continue East 6 for the streamiversary and see if we can beat it on stream. We'll do like an 8-hour thing, or maybe just play it till we beat it.
Yeah.
We'll play East 6 till we beat it. Friday is for PC Engine. Next Friday, PC Engine Fridays, we should have a new Nyanja demo to play, thanks to Tater Pants. Rover is the programmer for Nyanja, so we should have more Nyanja next Friday. Make sure that you're following me on Twitch if you want to catch us playing some Nyanja. 2-player implementation is happening to Nyanja next Friday as well, and Jesse will play because we have to test it. So we'll be playing 2-player next Friday.
Play your top favorite game, Saru's Choice. Screw the net.
Top favorite, Saru's Choice.
Or eat at the One Piece restaurant.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I want to do that for my streamiversary. We'll do a live at the One Piece restaurant at some point. I don't know, but we should do that soon. Maybe next week.
Yeah,
we might do it next week. Just depends on time. But yeah, I would like to go to the One Piece restaurant, and hopefully we could stream it without issue. Hopefully people aren't gonna be all bitchy about it, because you know how some people don't like when you film and stuff. They're like, exposure, no.
If we can't film, we'll record it.
Yeah, if we can't film, we'll just do like a recording. We'll see, I guess. But either way, if we can't live stream, we'll do a video. We'll do something. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for us tonight. I really appreciate everyone who answered tonight's questions. Matthew, thank you for all the gift subs. Ruben, thank you for all the gift subs as well. Thank you for the donations. Russ, thank you for donating. Everyone who rejoined, thank you very much. Nerd Strategy, thank you for the donation as well. I really appreciate it. You guys are super awesome. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.